back. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tomb of Annihilation. I just descended back from the heavens.
Sorry for all headphone users.
And,
Us.
Yep.
Including us. Including us.
Like, sorry to myself. And, welcome to the first live Tomb of Annihilation game. I mentioned this yesterday, but I wanted to go live with these games back in like Strahd, because the original idea for these Forgotten Realms games was we were just going to play Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and it was going to be a 10-episode mini-series, and that was it. That was all it was. It was just going to be that, and we were done. And then we realized, oh, this is kind of fun. We should keep doing this.
Well, and we also didn't finish Waterdeep.
And then we played more Waterdeep, and then we played all of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And I was like, at some point we'll catch up, and then we'll play these live. And it never happened until now. So,
and that's only because we took 5 months off of playing in between Saltmarsh and this game.
After it took eons to get the Saltmarsh episodes uploaded.
Yeah.
But look, we're here now.
So yeah, we're here now, guys. So welcome. Hope you guys are caught up, and if not, well, you don't necessarily have to be. But I mean, you'll be a little confused. That's why we're going to do a recap. But before we do the recap, because this is a live game, you can say the words G Fuel now, Colton. You can say it.
Go buy G Fuel.
Good job. Use code Fireball for 10% off. I think they have a new flavor. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm pretty sure I can.
Fired.
I'm not gonna take the risk. And we also want to give a shout out to our patrons, who we've never shouted this out on this game before, so already feels so weird and out of place. So big shout out to...
They do, just so you know, they do have Shiny Splash. That's the first thing that popped up when I looked. So
that's
go buy...
the new flavor. Okay,
cool. It is on the website. So
what makes it shiny? Is there glitter in it?
No, it's Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm
I still hope
doing
they
a
put glitter in
video.
it, though.
It's gonna have it in it. So
Jacob's like, oh, good. It's already on the website. I'm not going to get fired.
So big shout out to our patrons. Echu, Melody Olvera, Jaren, Michael, Cal the God, Mike Selman, Pimp into Hood, Will Pratt, possibly related to Chris Pratt, Micah God of Puns, Penguin Culture, Teutonic Knight, Adam Halleck, Arthur Sulza, Mimi H, Danny, Mama Love and Papa Joy, James P, Patrick Skiffstad, Angriest Bird God, Rick Osborne, Notorious Thief, Grand Thatcher, Mr. Avnia, the Otsimo, Otsimo, Josh Travis. Thank you guys. Okay, anyways, let's just jump into it. Let's just dive into Jahaka Bay and just slurp in all that trauma. Who wants to do a recap? Tyler, Revenge.
So, we were in Carousel a little while ago. We were told that we were attacked, that the Brass Phoenix was attacked by pirates.
Ooh, big recap.
Yes, I'm going back a little bit. We went back, found that it was travel, and people were kidnapped, traveled all the way to Jahaka Bay, sunk a pirate ship, went to their base, found that Darren had been got tortured and deaded.
Done did it, huh?
Done did it.
Done did it, the tortured and deaded.
Yes.
Oh
After that, we then traveled along the bay towards a mining place along the way, dealing with crazy ass bird creature things, whatever the hell they were, that attacked us on sight, and then immediately like, oh wait, we're not terrible people, but we actually are. But
what?
You really need to fill in. Colton knows nothing about
I
the
don't need to
sentient
know
bird.
anything about this.
Don't need to know about this.
Later.
And then we made it to the mine. We found inside the mine there was a number of the Brass Phoenix crew, including Ayla, and they were saved by a person who we are still annoyed at, an Artus Cimber of sorts, and a friend of his. We had a discussion which Ira was silent in, even though he actually probably wasn't. But we'll figure that out.
Spoke much of what he wanted to
I did PM Jacob after watching the episode and was like, Ari basically said everything Ira would have. So
then there you go. Ari took the lead on this one. And currently we are now waiting because the giants might be coming this way, and we might try to undo the murder on them this time.
Yep. And Pog Colton is dead. Sorry, guys.
Colton,
can you do an impression of you from last time?
I'm not wearing the right shirt. I'm sorry.
Oh damn!
Oh.
We all came back to break, and we were all like, "Do that in case you're not here again."
Colton,
By the way, like 4 Avnia games ago, when you came back and you were like, "What?" And we were like, "Nothing."
What was that?
It's because we were talking about that.
I
We really didn't want you to
the beans.
know.
Because
All right.
It's because you knew. I have the login. I could have gone in and changed it. That's why you didn't want me to know.
Yep.
No, we did it the day of, so it was already done by that point.
Yeah. So that's where you guys currently are. Artus Cimber and the rest of the Brass Phoenix made their way, are heading back towards Jahaka Anchorage, back to the Brass Phoenix, and there was a bit of a heartfelt goodbye from Ayla. You gave her your sword, Sheena.
Mm-hmm.
Tiff, you gave her some routines that she can work on. Ari, you told her about the monkey. And this is one thing I did want to do with you that we'll roll back a little bit onto last episode, is Ayla would have come over to you, Ira, and would have said, please take care of the rest of them. I don't want to lose anybody else.
Well, that's definitely the plan.
You always have a plan.
Yes, I do. He would go ahead and pull out an instrument. It's a pipe, like
Okay.
a flute, or I guess it'd be more like a kazoo.
Ayla kazoo.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
Of course.
And he would hand them to her and say, "You don't need to know how to play it, but if anything's ever approaching you that you don't want to play that, and it might help." Jacob, it is a pipe of haunting.
Oh, cool. Great. She takes and she looks at it. She says, it's a kazoo of fear.
Yeah, it should frighten anyone that approaches you if
All right.
you don't want them to.
Okay. All right. And then she would head back and then say her goodbyes to Chena, probably, who gives her the sword, and then she heads off. And then the rest of the party is the rest of them are gone.
I've had
you
that
guys-
since the beginning of Strahd, and I don't think I've ever used it. So
I like that Ira was like, I have this special for you. And 2 seconds ago, Ira was like, the fuck? I never use this shit. Here you go.
well, it's basically useless in Strahd where nothing
Yeah.
gets afraid. So I was like,
Yeah. All right. So you guys are currently in the jungle on your own, right? You don't have anybody else with you. Artus went with the Brass Phoenix crew. So it's just the four of you. Unless I'm completely forgetting something.
No, I think that's right. I think
All right,
it's
cool.
just us. Because we asked him to help lead them back to the bed.
Yeah. So, what are you doing?
so let me make sure I got this right. Artus Cimber is blaming us for leading the giants to him. And by leading them to him, Jahaka Anchorage. So now we need to stop them so he doesn't kill the crew, right? And Artus Cimber thinks that they'll come from the Mistcliff Mountains. So we're here to head them off.
More or less, yes.
Okay.
I will,
That's-
just for
that's
the
what I
sake
got
of, we haven't played in a month. There are also 2 more groups of your crew that I think include about a total of like 6 different people who were taken.
Yeah, we think to Mbala.
Yeah, you think that's
That's a good bet.
and you know that the other one went. They left on another ship
On
before
ship
you guys got there.
southwards, correct?
And you guys had rolled some checks on the town of Shilku, which is down here. And you guys learned that it was once a city and then it got destroyed by volcanoes.
Gotcha.
If they
Well,
are coming this way, are we going to kill them?
I believe that was the plan, yes.
Just want to make sure.
if we're
We're all on the same
choosing
page.
to believe what Artus Cimber said, which he's not the first person to say that they likely have a bad use in mind for the ring. I don't like him, but he seems to be telling the truth. I think we'll have to figure out how to save Waterdeep a different way.
Maybe that'll be a long-term project. Go to the heart of wherever these giants come from.
What, the sky? I guess we could.
Well, if they have a homeland of some sort. The sky isn't that. You would be surprised at how much of an option that is.
So, where are we headed?
Well, I think we have some options. We can try and make our way into the jungle further to try and get to Mbala. Or we can spend probably the next couple days trying to make some kind of trap or pitfall for these giants that will never really be heading this way.
Well, this area seems like the most... What's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a... Wow, what is that called? Forcing them through like this little funnel here. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
choke.
A choke point. Thank you. This is basically a it's the closest thing we will get to that. I don't want to miss
We
them.
don't know where they would be if we just start walking into the jungle. If we're pretty sure that they're going to come through here, and we are going to try and stop them, then here would be the best place, likely.
I would agree.
It'd be better
I think
to
we
stay
just
here
lose.
and then deal with them, and then make our way towards Umbala. Hopefully, my crew is not jungle feed at that point.
I think that's a great idea.
All right, so you guys are planning on heading in which direction?
I think right where we are.
You're just gonna hang out here?
If anything, we
Yeah.
might go back a
Okay.
space.
I would about
No
to say
worries.
that. Just move one back, maybe.
Okay, yeah, you guys travel for like about half a day and kind of move kind of around the mountain to get to kind of a vantage point where you can see the river and like the delta that goes out into the into Jahaka Bay.
Can I confirm really quick with you, Jacob?
Sure.
When the party talked with Artus Cimber, he specified that the giants would not take the sea route to get to Jahaka anchorage.
Yeah.
However, did he specify that they would come through this way, or did he just specify that they would not take the sea? Because those are two different things.
He offered up the idea. He said, like that's what he was doing. Was he was gonna wait there for them. Well, no, he didn't know until he got there, and then that became his new plan. Was well, then we should all wait here and kill them when they get here because they'll be at a point where we'll have an advantage.
Okay.
Because he believes that this is exactly a choke point. They'll come right through this little area, and they'll be easy to find and target, and you'll have the surprise on them.
Okay, so his belief is also that they will
Sheena
come
didn't
through
want
this
to put
area.
her crew at risk, so she was like, "How about you go take them back, and we'll deal with them." And
Gotcha.
That's the plan.
Perfect.
At least it wasn't that forward. It was a lot of back and forth, and
yep.
it eventually came to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So from that vantage point, you guys can see the river from there, and you can see the bay, and you like if anybody comes through, unless they're gonna scale the mountains, you guys are in a pretty good spot. Give me 1 second. Let's say you guys are walking, and as you're walking, you guys see a tiny little chewinga. Ari, you see one, and it looks and then darts off into the into a nearby tree. Talk about that while I get something ready.
Wait, a what?
A chewinga.
We encountered them while you were gone.
While I was T-posing?
Yeah.
What do they
They're
look like?
They're little like jungle spirits, and they're
Yeah,
nice.
real small. Think
Okay.
Princess Mononoke
One
type
is
things.
at Ira's feet near his boots, and it is currently unraveling his boot.
Be nice.
It's
to
like
them.
taking off a strap, and it like looks up at you. Do you want to see what it looks like?
Sure. Is it in the Discord? Because I can...
No, it's going to be in the Roll20. Let me get it here. Looks like they look like that,
Their hair.
Okay.
and they're this big, and it's just like it's taking a strap off your boot.
I just look down at it.
It looks at you.
Do you speak?
I don't think they ever spoke any sort of common. I think they may have had their own type of language.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
It takes
But-
off another bootstrap.
They can understand language.
My invisible mage hand will put those back on.
As the mage hand puts them back in, it falls back a bit, falls onto its butt, and it looks up at you and it just goes.
I just look down. I'm just looking at. I'm looking at it, and then when it looks down, I look down at the boot, and I look back up at it. I'm just.
It takes its little foot, and it hits it.
It's
And it
hitting
goes-
its own foot.
I think it wants shoes.
It wants its own.
Oh,
You want shoes?
Looks at you, Ari.
Does anyone have a spare shoe to give it?
That's.
Like an entire shoe?
May want a shoe for itself, not a entire shoe.
It sounds odd, but I actually do. I do have a set
You
of
have a tiny shoe?
No, I
You
have spare shoes.
shoe?
I have spare shoes, but not.
Like
tiny
everybody's like,
shoes.
anybody have a spare shoe? Tiff, I do.
I actually do.
Okay, what kind of shoe is it?
It's probably just like some kind of like boot of some kind to replace the heels if it got too bad.
All right, good enough. So, you go down, you give it the little shoe, it's a pretty big shoe, and it looks at it, and it puts its arm up on it, it pushes upwards, it falls headfirst into the boot part, and then like sits up in it, looks around, and then you watch as it snuggles into it, and then you watch as the boot literally goes like,
He wanted a boot.
and it just hops in the boot into a bush.
There you go.
I would say that's a good omen.
Yes.
Tiff, you are affected by the bless spell.
Oh. That's good news.
It is indeed a good omen.
You guys eventually kind of make it to your spot.
What just
and...
happened?
Huh?
We may need to go to a quick break because everyone just switched positions.
Oh, what?
Oh,
yeah,
what?
I just
Things
see
went
that.
really,
Yeah, you're
things
right.
went really weird. Never mind.
Hello,
Got
everyone. We broke for some
Got
reason.
it. We're good now.
Oh, it went to the.
It looked like
Why
it
are we
somehow.
also-
I clicked off of Streamlabs and it switched to the Halloween view for some reason,
wow.
which is
Oh,
why
weird.
I was still good too
Weird.
because I ran that
Weird. All right. Well.
Weird.
All right. So you guys are chilling. In the jungle.
one. Yeah, I mean we're just gonna
The
wait.
chewing
All right. Cool. I will. I need a couple more seconds. I'm sorry.
Should we make a really big trap?
I was thinking
I
about
was thinking about that.
I was
They're
wondering
just
about
so
that as well,
massive.
but we have 10 miles to cover.
Hmm.
Don't think we have quite enough.
Well, so how would we make a trap big enough to
Space.
stop them?
To hold a giant?
Yeah. If I had some of my ship's gunpowder, maybe, but
Oh, that's actually.
not
So I don't know if you remember, Ari, but we got a very cool little magic item from
We
those
did.
urban
bird
birds.
things,
Yes. That can conjure a fire elemental.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of a cool little
I agree.
bomber.
Was there gunpowder at the
Oh,
outpost we were at? I
I
can
mean, there have to be, right?
I
vamp
don't
back
believe so.
there in
It's-
10 seconds. I just have to walk back here by myself, and that's a little spooky.
I can go with you.
I don't think there was, as far as I remember. It seemed like a pretty bare bones abandoned mine.
No, the outpost, anchorage.
Oh, Jahaka
Yes.
Anchorage?
Oh, all the way to the anchorage.
Yeah, I have.
I didn't even think about the mine though.
It's like 5 days.
Yeah.
What is in the mine?
Roll history.
I don't remember going into the mine.
Do you remember how many days did
Oh, not good.
he say that we had until they got here? Probably.
He doesn't know.
He said
A
a few.
9.
So I don't think. Well, we don't know. We just assume that he's got
A
that
9.
this way.
All right. Sorry. I'm a DM now. I'm here. So you roll history. What's inside the mine? You know that there's lots of mines all over Chult. There's a lot of materials simply like iron, silver, copper, all kinds of ores. And there have been some groups in the past who have come out, mined it, and then left. Those mines still have veins of ores in them that you can find, but they're mostly just empty abandoned mines that serve that purpose alone. So there's not much in there. It's not like it's filled with monsters or anything, but I mean, if you dig too deep, you will find
But they have been abandoned.
yeah, some of them are not abandoned. The one that you guys were in definitely was. There are still some dwarves who operate mines in certain areas of Chult, but those are in different places. And you asked how many days would they possibly be away?
Yeah, I feel like there was a day given by Artus Cimber, at least a ballpark.
All right. I will go ahead and let you roll a survival check. He may have given you a ballpark, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys do it because you would have a better idea than he would.
19.
19. All right. So 7 days.
We have about 7 more days.
Ira would kind of think, he would think back to where they, you'd look at the map of Chult, kind of charted across, and he says they would have to be here in about 7 days because they can move at the same speed you guys do.
We're 5 days away from the anchorage. So, Ari, did you say you could teleport back there?
Yep.
Can you take people with you?
I think I could take all of us.
It's only 2 days if I travel with you back.
Yeah, because I set up like a little sanctuary there, and I could probably take all of us. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good idea. I think we should head back, see if there's any supplies we can use, and then we head out.
And I have the bag of holding, so we could.
We can put anything in there. We
If
get some
we have to
gunpowder,
take it out of
come
barrels,
back, and
but-
then
Is everyone
Yeah.
ready?
That would make sense.
we could use the fire
Sure.
elemental to light it.
I also have fireball.
There's also that.
Much more fun.
So, Ari, I assume you were casting Word of Recall.
I am indeed.
Describe the spell.
Oh, so everyone, I need you to hold. Tiff, take my hand, and Ira, take my other hand, and then you link hands with China. You get in here too. Take their hands.
Okay.
Okay, and then now I need all of you to should have done this first. Everyone untie your shoes. It won't work if our
As
shoes are
you
not tied.
do that and you look down, as you're like, oh shit, you gotta untie your shoes. You look down. There are 4 Chewingas who are doing the same thing. They're all holding hands and looking up at you guys.
Oh no.
Didn't it get spliced?
Huh? Are you
Are
gonna
they-
get spliced?
Or are they?
Oh no, they're not gonna come. They don't have
Okay.
shoes.
Oh.
The one
Oh,
that
weird.
Oh, he might come. He
comes
might come. But untie
What a
your
weird
shoes. I'm being
gatekeeping
serious. You need to untie your shoes. It won't work.
Why?
You need to just untie your shoes. Just do it.
I'm waiting
Okay.
till Ari unties her shoes first.
She'll start untying her shoes.
I was gonna say Ira will do it.
Then
He's
Okay,
a
that's
little
my hands.
confused,
She'll do
but
it.
Right? Everyone?
Your feet
Okay.
feel vulnerable.
Okay.
well, they're untied, not off, right?
They're untied. They're not off. Keep your shoes on.
I don't exactly
Okay,
want
now
to go
take my hands
walking
And
back.
close your eyes and say, what was it? Oh, praise be to the Duck King. And then if we say it at the same time, we should instantly teleport back.
Okay,
All right? Everyone ready?
sure. Count us
All right.
down.
And 3, 2, 1. Praise to the Duck King.
Praise
Duck
be
King.
to the
Praise
Duck
be to
King.
God.
I'm just fucking with you guys. So we can just go.
God,
Yeah.
I was assuming so.
Teleport.
I want to see like the camera stayed there for a second after we teleport, and the Chewingas are just like,
What?
what?
The one in the booth.
They all hold up their hands and they're like, and it just teleports back over to Jahaka Anchorage.
I
And
love them so much.
They're the best thing ever.
you guys are appear in the middle of Jahaka Anchorage. I'll whip that map up real fast. Whoever at Roll20's design team decided to finally give a little bit of layers to the maps.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank
Because
God.
this has been torturous.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree. We've decided, hey, let's give like 2 layers.
Maybe we should
into
let them see more than 5 maps at a time. I think your mini's already down there.
Oh, what the heck?
You and I are here.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the ocean.
In the middle of the ocean.
Oh, I see myself, yes.
I'm
Next
coming
to
back. There
Ira.
you go.
And you guys appear in Jahaka Anchorage. You see the buildings that are kind of made out of like the leftover boats. You see the brass phoenix kind of sitting in the middle of the water, and you still see all of like the frozen like bits of people around, little craters of ice and all that. And yeah, you're here. And you can the brass phoenix is sitting right here in the middle of the ocean there.
Hey, Jacob.
What are you doing? Yep.
So Ari has promptly pranked us.
Yes.
And I have an invisible mage hand. She did untie her shoes, so I would like to tie them back together.
Are you an arcane trickster?
I am. It's
Roll
invisible.
sleight of hand.
All that fun stuff. Tie them back together, but together.
I was gonna say you could only do that if you were. Her passive perception is 15.
I mean, I'll use my card on this.
No, that would beat it. That means it beats it.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
the DC
that's
is her
the
passive
DC.
perception, so it's exactly enough. All right. So what are the four of you doing?
Well, I was gonna say I tie my shoes, but now that feels mean.
Okay, so you get back and you're like, all right, and then you look down and your shoes are tied together.
Yeah,
It
China's gonna
seems
tie
through
her
the
shoes.
teleportation.
Ari thinks it's Viridia.
Okay.
She looks around at everyone else's shoes. Are they tied?
No, but I believe China would just be.
I'm tying my shoes.
Yeah, I mean, Ira will tie his back
Ari thinks
regularly.
that this is a blessing from her god and just tries to untie her shoes.
Okay.
Or just walks with them. It's a blessing. You can't untie them now. The god tied your shoes that way.
She's gonna start looking around for gunpowder, and her shoes are tied together.
You hear a voice coming from the brass phoenix. Captain.
Aye.
A couple of them kind
Oh
of.
yeah, we probably have gunpowder on the ship.
Yeah.
They make their way over and they say, "Oh, you're back so quick."
Only
the
for a short
crewmates?
amount of time. We were able to find a good portion of them. There's still a few out there. They will be coming here in a few days' time. We headed them off to get some supplies to go deal with another matter. We have a lot of
them are very relieved. They're really happy that that happened. And they're like, nobody's hurt, nobody's missing.
As I said, a few of them are still missing, but Ayla and a good group of the others are coming.
All right, good.
They'll be accompanied by two other individuals. Make them welcome, but they're the ones kind of helping protect and guide them through the jungles on their way.
Of course.
How have you guys been faring out here?
It's been very uneventful.
That's good, at least.
The mist does not seem to be clearing. We've seen no ships, and we've been able to make do with supplies. But we're glad that good news has come so quickly.
I am too. Tiff, Ayla, oh, not Ayla, Ari, and Ira. I called you Ayla for some reason, Ira. I believe we could use some of my ammunition for the cannons for this.
Well, that would be a lot easier than trying to hunt it down.
Mm-hmm.
Ari has her half of her body in a barrel. I don't think this is gunpowder. Then again, I don't know what gunpowder looks like.
What does it look like?
That one might be the rum.
You need
Sand?
gunpowder?
I think they put sand in this barrel. Why would they do that?
What color is
It looks like sand. She just pulls out clumps of sand.
Is it actually sand?
It looks like sand.
Then I do not believe that's gunpowder, because gunpowder tends to be kind of a blackish color, like a blackish gray.
They had no gunpowder here. They only had
Sand?
ballista weapons and apparently barrels of sand.
I don't
Is
know why
there
they
something
kept
in the
saying-
sand?
Oh, maybe at the bottom. Ari starts digging to the bottom. of the
Ari's now
barrel.
digging in a barrel of sand. And
Her shoes are tied together.
you don't have first mate anymore, so who goes down in that rank?
who the hell's missing is also a good question.
Wasn't I kind of that person for?
Yeah,
that's why I said you don't have a first mate anymore.
Well, I mean,
oh, you're saying Ira. Yeah.
Ira is kind of first mate, but.
All right. Well, random crew member number 5 comes up to you and says, "Are you needing?"
A couple. Yeah. Let's just say one of the random crew members said it doesn't really matter. I don't know which ones I'm missing too. So.
Are you needing gunpowder?
Yes, we're setting up a trap for some giants. So.
All right. Well, we have a few barrels. Well, we still need them for the ship, don't we?
We do. I know. Don't want to use too much. Maybe a barrel.
All right.
We can
get the cats in a barrel. And they kind of walk over back to the ship, and they kind of unload it and bring it over, and kind of set it down. Ari, you don't find anything in the sand barrel.
Well, Ari's head deep in the sand barrel. Could I have gone ahead and fixed the shoes?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I thought she already did.
No, she was walking around with them tied together.
Oh my god.
Gina made a good point.
Can Tiff try and find like tools? She's looking for like a felling axe or something to cut down trees with.
Yeah, sure. Easy enough. You find one.
Okay.
There's like some weapons and supplies over here, and you find an axe.
Okay, I need. She's looking for an axe, maybe some rope.
You find rope. Easy. 100 feet of hempen rope.
Is there any paper?
That's a little harder.
What about nails?
Nails? You can find nails.
I'll be good with nails. Okay.
Also, can I ask, can I find like materials to be able to craft more pistol ammo?
Good question. What are we ruling? Are we doing the gunslinger No, where'd you get your gun? Cyrus made it, right?
Cyrus made it, technically.
That's right. So yeah, you have your ship. You can craft it there.
Okay. Mind if I just craft some while here?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll just bring it up to 20, I guess.
That's fine. They bring you a barrel of gunpowder. Tiffy grabs some supplies.
How much ammo would that take from like a cannon?
That's a good question. I don't know. Because I don't know how much you have stocked on your ship.
I have 50.
You have 50.
50 shots of cannon ammo.
So we'll say you have 5 barrels of gunpowder. So it's going to take 10 shots away.
Okay, that's fine. That makes sense to me.
Right.
Plus 47 mortar ammo and 50 swivel ammo.
Well, yeah, but...
You have a lot of gunpowder.
Yeah.
Someone says fire to my ship. It's exploded.
Red!
Good thing we keep it in a very specific... but ships tend to have like a place where they keep their gunpowder, and it's like a... instead of like the wood around it, I think they tend to usually have it be metal plated on the inside, so then it doesn't spread fire easily to that section. It still can, but they tend to design it in a way to...
Okay. Ira, you untie Ari's shoes. Ari, you find nothing in a sand
barrel.
barrel.
Untie, by untie I mean fix. Like
fix.
Tie them back the proper way.
Yeah, okay, all right. Ari,
how heavy is this barrel?
Are you just hanging out in the sand barrel? Are you going to come out, or?
If there's nothing at the bottom of it, I will come out of the sand barrel.
All right.
Why sand
How
barrels,
heavy
I
is
wonder?
the barrel?
Oh, let me find out.
I'll walk over as Ari's trying to get all the sand out of her hair and just cast prestidigitation.
I think I have that spell.
Do you?
I don't know.
It's a nice spell.
Ira just casts the spell on you, and it's like all of your hair, just all the sand, and then like drops down onto the ground inside of your hair.
Thank you.
How large is the barrel that she was just in?
Ari size. Half of Ari size.
Yeah.
3 feet.
Okay, Tiff's gonna take that and break it, and take all the pieces.
Get out! And Tiff walks over, and just like and all the sand spills out. And you just take the wood.
That's a better idea. Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Well, there's actually an item called a gunpowder keg too.
It wouldn't be a keg; it'd be a barrel.
I know, but that's what that is.
I'm gonna say 150 pounds.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you have kegs though? Could we make smaller ones? Well, actually, you know what? Okay. What are our like coin pouches made out of?
Coin pouches?
Yeah, like leather,
they'd
right?
be made out of leather.
Okay.
Can I look around and see if there's actually like kegs, like empty or like kegs like we could use?
Yep, you find a bunch of beer kegs and ale kegs inside this building over here. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you guys because I feel like it's unnecessary.
the lighting.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah, we've already been here. We know what's going on.
We've explored everything.
So, what I'm thinking is this.
Okay.
We line the terrain, the shore, with essentially buried kegs with flutes in them, right? We'll put in the kegs parts of gunpowder and nails, or bury it just barely under the sand. A fire elemental can get into a space 1 inch. So we'll bury them, and then as we move into combat, the fire elemental will go, climb inside the barrel, and explode. And it will create these, I don't know, scrap metal bombs.
Yeah, I can see that. That would make sense to me.
So I'm thinking wood, shavings, pieces of lumber, nails, glass. You know what? I didn't even think about glass. So we can go take all the
There's broken
glass.
bottles and stuff in like their tavern area, effectively, which is this.
Yeah, we make an impromptu shrapnel bomb of some sort.
It's kind of what I'm thinking.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
And the
So
final
you
can light it for us versus us doing it, fumbling ourselves.
Do we want it to be one, or do we want it to be a bunch of kegs?
Probably 10.
We could just have them placed
Well,
around.
if we have 150 pounds of gunpowder we can use in this one barrel here. And one gunpowder keg is about 20 pounds of gunpowder.
Well, and we're probably not filling it to the brim if we're putting other things in it, so probably 15
Not.
pounds. 10 to 15 pounds. So we could do, 10 to 15 bombs.
I also have another theory about if we get there soon enough and if I can work fast enough. How they hunt dinosaurs is they go in behind them and bore in the jungle and force it to the ocean. We could find them. They can't be very quiet. Have the elemental burn the forest. We'll funnel them into essentially an area that will have like
A bunch of
spikes,
the bombs.
maybe any kind of palms you can do, and make into spears. Get them into a circle and just light the explosives. And we can just run after them into the jungle once the fire elemental does its job. Notably, these are normally animals we're fighting, not magically inclined giants.
They didn't seem too bright, though, from the ones that we've communicated with. It may be possible to... Though, conversation and combat are two different things.
As a survivalist, that is what I have to offer. Maybe something of that.
I definitely think having the bombs is good. And using it to direct them to where we can pick a place to fight. I like that.
Ari, do you have a space to attune to this brazier?
What do you mean? Place to
No, to attune to it.
Oh, does it require attunement?
Yes, because I can carry it for you. The problem is, it also requires concentration. So unfortunately, I couldn't use it and also be in combat.
Doesn't say that you have to attune to it.
Does it not?
No, it says that it has
Not?
one charge.
Oh,
Raise your
Click on.
command. Yeah,
I see.
no attunement.
oh, that's a charge.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
I wouldn't have room to.
I have a couple of notes for you guys when you decided to get started on building those things, but I can get to it later.
Okay.
That's even better. So are you going to be okay with casting that?
Yeah.
I guess anyone could.
I can cast
I think you're more inclined for it. And I could carry it.
And a lot of
If you
the
don't-
spells that you use don't typically require concentration, do they?
No. It just depends on what we want to be able to use.
Right.
most of the spells that I have that require concentration are from my staff, and I don't think they'll do very good against the giants anyway. Those are all ice spells.
Does the item
Likely not.
maintain concentration?
No.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Let me double check.
Because the way it's worded is unclear.
Well, it says as if you had casted it, which would imply that you would need to maintain the concentration on the spell.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a once per dawn you can summon it and then control it. I will let you guys know. Well, no, I'm not going to. Everybody roll Arcana.
Oh. Crit.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
3.
Oh, poor Tiff. Okay, so Gina would know.
Yeah, because I have a bench.
Gina, Ira, and Ari, what'd you get?
I got a 14.
Yeah, everybody except for Tiff knows. So you're aware that once you call forth the elemental, and this works a lot with a lot of summoning spells in D&D. If your concentration is broken, the elemental doesn't disappear. It just fights you now.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
it
like
fights
you're no longer
whatever
in
it
control
wants,
of it.
right? It just acts as its own
It
entity.
becomes hostile to everything.
Yeah.
So you just no longer can control it anymore, and that's all it is.
So Philip.
Yeah, basically.
Would that be said out loud?
Ari would say that.
And yeah, definitely. That is definitely an issue that could potentially happen. But if you stay far enough away from the fight, hopefully you won't be breaking your concentration.
Right.
At least that's the
Fireball.
plan that I have.
I like it.
I think it's a fairly solid plan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys are going to start making those bombs, basically.
Yes.
I'm gonna inform you on a couple things. So in this tavern area, there are only 6 kegs.
Okay.
And each
Okay.
the amount of the barrel itself with the powder in it weighs 150 pounds. The barrel is weighing 100 pounds. It's like 50 pounds of gunpowder going into it. So each barrel of gunpowder can fill up maybe 4 kegs.
Okay.
So you would have to use like 1.5 kegs to 1.5 barrels to fill up all 6 kegs.
Okay.
Well,
we could make do with just 4.
How heavy is an empty keg?
An empty keg is like 10 pounds.
Okay.
We can make do with just 4.
Yeah, we don't need a whole lot.
So I guess technically it would be like 5 if you wanted. Yeah. No, that's how that would go down.
I can carry about 160 more pounds.
In your bag?
I can also carry a lot on myself. So, how much is it per keg filled?
Each keg filled would be 20 pounds each, and you guys could make 5.
I could carry all
With 1
5.
barrel. All right, well, there you go.
Just
That
strap
doesn't-
him
that-
with
I
bombs.
could.
Tiff is walking around with 5
Could-
kegs of gunpowder on their back.
Could I?
1 fire arrow. Oh!
I was gonna say, could I make a suggestion? Maybe until we get where we're going, we should put them in the bags. If one spark, even from like a campfire, just happens to
I agree.
hit the barrel the wrong way, we might just blow ourselves up.
Jacob, will a keg fit in the bag?
Yeah, it'll fit in the bag. A barrel won't, but a keg will.
Yeah, a keg will. Okay.
Okay.
I,
We'll
keep in
put
mind,
that in there.
I also have a bag of holding, so I can hold 2 of them, I think.
I also don't recommend putting gunpowder in there unless you want to pull gunpowder 1 morsel at a time.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why it's in a keg.
I wasn't sure if we were going to have to put it in an even smaller.
container.
All right, so it actually really isn't difficult to make these at all. I'm not even going to make a roll. You guys go to the kegs, you fill them with gunpowder, you shove them with nails, glass, any kind of bits you can find, and then put them in the bag of holding, and you guys make 5 of them. I will write up some random stats for those.
Could I do a
don't know
note?
what they are. I see the gunpowder keg one, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Could I do
alter it.
another thing with that too?
I'm assuming you're gonna alter it. I'll say that.
Yes.
That would be like the base, probably.
Could I do another thing with the gunpowder too, Jacob?
Sure.
So if we can fill up 5 of them, I'll take a small amount, and place it in a bag, because I'm thinking we're going to want to create what would essentially be a fuse for these.
Well, that
Right.
was just to be God. That's what Tiff was saying. Tiff was saying to put like a tube that goes into them, and then have the fire elemental just ignite them.
Mm-hmm. I guess we could
This could
use.
just go inside.
You could use like rope or something for that, huh? Like
I'd
just
take a
even saying
long
that,
fuse,
but-
but
well, not a 50-foot rope, but
yes, if you wanted to make a fuse on them, you could.
okay.
Okay.
It might
so
be
you
good to
got-
have both an opening and a fuse, just so then if we lose the elemental somehow, we can still.
Well, ideally,
If we
Well-
lose the elemental, Ari can just cast fireball.
If I'm close enough.
If you're close enough, that could be our solution there.
I can also cast produce flame as well.
Is there a way to get maybe not. Never mind. Oh, there it is.
I could throw a
Alright,
torch on it.
So I assume once you guys are done with that, you're walking back.
Yep.
Okay. You guys head on the road again, back out to into Cholt. So let's see here. You guys are technically. Let me move the party icon. Where is the party icon?
Somewhere.
Oh, that's the Artus Cimber icon. It's on the party icon. Ahaha. All right, so you guys are here. What 2 hexes are you traveling this day? Well, no. So you guys have already traveled 1, and you guys got there at the. So it's actually like the end of the day. So you guys would probably long rest at Jahaka Anchorage, and then the next morning head out.
Yeah.
So
Probably,
everybody
that
go
makes
ahead and
sense.
long rest.
We can hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool.
I have hit the button.
Good job.
Thanks.
I have hit the button
It
too.
was pretty difficult, actually.
It's really hard to hit that button. And then once you do so, you can go ahead and mark out the 2 days that you're going to travel. You don't need to make survival checks because you are flanked by rivers and mountains, and there's no possible way for you to get lost.
I think just this way.
Okay.
Right. It's right there.
So you're gonna go like 1, 2.
Yeah.
All right. Those 2 days go on by. Go ahead and roll a d20 for possible encounters.
And it's giants.
Oh shit.
They're here. Ha 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 ha.
Jacob.
16.
I swap.
16. Okay. Nothing happens over the course of this day. And you guys kind of camp out in the middle of these woods. You guys wake up the next day. There's chewingas surrounding your camp. They all run off as soon as you guys all wake up. There was like 20 of them watching you sleep. You don't know what they were doing. You think they were mumbling, chanting something. You're not certain.
Or curse.
There's one in a boot and it
Aw,
hops away.
it's following us.
And what 2 more hexes are you guys traveling today?
I think just down the.
Yeah,
the
it's down
beach.
the coast, probably.
And as you guys get to about here, you meet up with the rest of your group. They're walking and then they see you and they're like, "Wait, what?" They're like all confused. And Ayla's like, "Are we going the wrong way?"
No.
No,
Artus
no,
Cimber
it's going the right way. Front way.
Artus Cimber kind of walks forward and kind of looks over. He says, "This is curious."
We need to get some supplies.
So you
Yeah.
walked back.
Ari had a way for the group of us to go back quickly, but we couldn't have brought all of
I could
you
only
guys.
bring
Could
5
have
people.
teleported this whole time.
I could only bring 5 people.
I see. Well, goodbye again.
Well,
and
you're almost
you
there.
guys kind of cross paths and keep on walking.
As they walk past, Ira will turn to Ari and go, out of curiosity, did you make that place safe again? Or like you called it a sanctuary?
Well, yes and no. I think it stays a sanctuary, but I also did forget how to cast a spell. So...
What?
I forgot.
Ari forgot word of recall to learn.
And learn heal.
Heal.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's fine.
All right. And let me just do this real quick.
I love how I forgot how to do this one, but I learned this other one instead.
I can heal you for 70 hit points. I don't even have that many.
Yeah.
Ira has 85.
You guys have about 4 days of prep. I'm going. Do you guys want to find like a point at which you'll set up your ambush?
Yeah,
I think we'll spend the
like a
day
roll
or
we
two
could
to
do
find
to
a-
find like the best spot?
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead and roll.
Me?
Yeah, roll survival.
Maybe
Or
not
perception.
me.
who
Or
has the
investigation.
best.
Survival,
I will
perception, or
help.
investigation. Any of those three.
I was gonna say I'll help Ari.
I have a pretty.
I'll
good-
go
I
perception.
have a +5
Okay.
perception.
Or I'll help Tiff. I'll help
Okay.
Tiff.
Why don't Ari and Ira perceive and you guys use survival?
Okay.
Sure.
I feel like that's
Do you
your
want?
strong suit, Tiff.
Stronger. I mean, I think your perception's higher than my survival by 1.
Oh. What's your perception, Ira? Because I could help you, or you could. Help me.
Mine is +7, but I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration alongside helping, so
Oh, okay.
that'll be better.
Is it a D8 or?
It's a D6 still. Not
Okay.
quite at that point
Wow,
yet.
Ira, you suck.
Okay.
All right.
Look, he's not
What'd
the
you all
best at
get?
anything, but
Better at everything than I am.
What'd you get, Ari?
Except
besides
maybe-
casting fireball and the various other spells. Oh no.
Yeah, he's like.
Can I use my card?
Yeah.
Wait, no. It'd be a 15.
Oh, that wasn't
Because
that bad.
passive. Well, because it goes to passive.
Yeah,
decent.
well, I rolled 14, so I rolled a 4, and then I
You
got
want
a
your
5.
card or no?
No, just do
Okay.
15.
I have a question though,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I might use my card.
I rolled
Okay.
a 1 and a
Can
4.
you use a card on death saving throws?
I don't think we ever have, so.
That's what I want to make sure
I
that
think
if I
anyone's
want
ever
to save
asked.
mine or not. I might want to save
On-
mine.
on a
I'm
death
gonna
save?
say no.
Yeah.
Okay, then I would like to use my card right now.
Okay.
Just to
You rolled with advantage because I
Number.
helped you, right, Tiff?
yes,
Okay.
I'll shoot the moon.
Random number.
3.
King.
Ooh, plus 2.
Plus
That was
10.
plus 10.
How about a 29?
Whoa. Okay, so Ari, you are investigating and looking around, trying to find like a good place to go. And you're like, well, it kind of all converges into one spot. And Tiff kind of leads you guys over. And there is this like perfect little trail area coming through that has like the shortest amount of land that would it's like it would have to be insane if they didn't come through this area. It's almost 100% that they will make their way through this small little kind of like area of the jungle. And bonk. There you go.
Oh, I'm zoomed in. Wow.
Too far.
I know.
I got pixels. Pixels of 5 squares,
Pixels.
5 feet.
It's just pixels everywhere. That's all you see.
This is perfect.
Is this neutral party?
This is afternoon maps.
Afternoon maps.
You can go check that out.
I love that name.
I know, right?
Okay.
And you guys are kind of on the south side of the map. They would have to be coming from this direction.
Okay. Maybe we should, if they're gonna probably follow the road, the path here, maybe we should set up the kegs every, what, a dozen or so feet?
I was thinking maybe 2 behind them, like so. And then if they move forward, get them right here as well.
You guys want an actual keg mini?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you got that.
I'll give you one. in just a second.
What?
Give us
But
like 5
pale
pigments.
purple box.
It's beautiful. Well, we have 5 things.
Pale purple.
I can't delete them now, so that they're forever.
You have to select them and then push delete. You can like drag them.
Oh, because I'm hitting escape.
It's fine. There you go. Escape! Let me leave! Please.
It's time to flee.
Jacob, can I take spells that you've created or no?
Depends on what they are.
Hellfire?
Fire from hell.
I'm that one. No,
Hellfire.
that one was
Okay.
specific for Sunder.
Okay.
Dark fire.
That's such a good movie.
Honestly, I think that's one of the most creepiest of the Disney
Oh,
villains. Just
Yeah, he... Ugh,
yeah.
nasty boy.
There's a tiny little keg right there, but I will go ahead and make it bigger just for you guys.
Oh, how sweet.
There you go.
There we go.
Can you duplicate it?
Hang on. God.
Okay, now I have access to it. Cool.
There. How many you need? 5?
5. Yeah.
Oh, there's so many.
Oh, this is gonna be a problem.
This is terrible. This is not a good idea after seeing it in action now. This is this is gonna get us killed.
You guys were like, yeah, let's make 10. I'm like, oh, okay, we're all dying.
I thought kegs were like this big.
No, cakes are.
These are very.
Oh, no,
Kegs are about
they
this
are.
big.
No, realistically, that's the real size of a keg. Would you rather have
Okay.
that?
No, I was just.
This is just a C.
I
just
know, I
wasn't
can
sure.
give it to you if you want. I just figured it was so small you couldn't see it.
No, that's perfect visually. I just thought this was the representation of that.
It's like,
It had to be upscaled.
oh, we have 5 barrels that we're gonna throw at these guys. We're all gonna die.
I personally say we should do it something like.
Hang on, I'm gonna screw you guys all up for a second.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, they're gone.
Sorry.
Only 4.
Hang on, wait.
Only
wait.
one.
Give me a sec. I need to know their explosive area.
You're putting on an aura for you.
Yeah. Although I don't think I can get away with you guys not seeing it, so oh well.
I'm not looking at the thing. I'm looking at the
Oh my
walls.
lord.
Oh
Oh,
god.
I don't like that. I don't like
Whoa.
that response.
Yeah, that'd be their explosion area.
Oh, I looked and I'm scared.
This is gonna get us killed.
We don't exactly know that, so I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
lived-
no, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Okay.
It's smaller than that. It's
Okay. That makes more sense.
We should made a nuclear arm.
There you go. There's your 5 explosive barrels.
Okay, that makes much more sense.
fuck
I was
me.
thinking.
I have a great idea. 10 minutes later, oh my god.
10 minutes
I'm a
later,
genius.
what have I
Now
created?
man has known sin.
I am become deaf. Destroy your
Yeah.
worlds.
Like that.
Words uttered by
That's what
the-
I was thinking.
By that, I can't remember the guy's name when they first had the first test of like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, it's the guy that created it. Is is
Like,
it
now I
J?
have
Is it
become deaf.
is it J.P. Oppenheimer? I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was quoting a like a like a piece of almost scripture from like a.
So guys,
That's Tim right now
I think-
setting up these.
So guys, yes, but I think the Giants might notice barrels in the middle of the walkway.
I'm not talking about that. I'm thinking about,
Burying them, I
I'll
thought.
bury them.
I'm thinking
I
about
wonder what
burying
those
them.
exploding
So,
barrels are.
Oh, just sand?
not just
black
placing
sand?
Oh, why didn't we get?
yeah, bury them, then they can't see him.
So I like this idea, but I worry about after the first one goes off, they're not going to stay on the road. So I'm thinking something more like this, and you can move it back if you don't like it. Like that. Maybe back there.
I
if
would
they act
say
up.
change it slightly to have one in the road, maybe.
Well, I worry about the elemental not being able to do both at the same time. So the elemental's going to have to get to this one.
And
But if they're both next to each other, it'll force them going this direction. And then if they divert left, there's one. They divert right, there's one.
What if
if you put them close enough, then we might be able to.
I was gonna say, what if we did something like this, where they were all within
each other's blast radius.
Yeah, so you could do something like something like that. And then if they're walking and they're just walking right in the middle, one of them gets hit and all of them explode and hit them.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Be something kind of like that, and that they all overlap.
Then you just set one off, and it sets them all off.
Maybe.
How long does a torch light for, Jacob?
Torch? About an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more hours.
And why does it stop? Because the rag on it is dead, or because
it's just the fuel that you have on it is just gone.
Can we just move it to like here? It's a little bit wider of an area, more open.
See, the problem with that is I kind of want them to be pushed that direction. They should come to us. I would like them to not retreat further back into the forest.
You're thinking about using these explosions more, but less for their damage potential and more for just to push them?
Well, ideally what I want is for them to be hit by them, yes, absolutely. But then I want them to, by the noise and reaction, to turn, face their backs to us. They'll backstep out of the explosions, and then we will attack them from behind. Because at least I don't believe these things are as powerful.
What we could do instead is, here's an alternate thing. What if we explode them while they were in the center? They all explode. We are all around it. We are all in different positions, all surrounding them, instead of one direction.
I like that actually a lot.
It would scatter them. They would be disorientated from the explosions, and then suddenly being attacked from all directions.
Either that, or two of us on each side, so that they don't just focus one person.
Yes, okay, I actually like that. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna start digging holes.
I think that works.
Okay.
Let's bury them about halfway in, because if we bury them too much, then the explosion isn't going to super affect them. The dirt would.
No, absolutely.
So bury them.
We could even, if we want to, because this blast radius is so large, we could shove them in bushes.
Yeah.
They wouldn't affect each other there, though.
That's you're right. I could. Okay, why don't we do this? I can bury one.
One in the center that will set off all of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
I can put that. This one won't fit exactly in that spot, but I can do like this.
And
then this one would set all of them off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the other ones are kind of hidden behind foliage and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
All right. And then so I assume you guys are like out there, like putting them in the proper places, measuring them, and they're like, okay, this is like the right place for them to go. So you're burying the middle one, and then you're taking all the other ones and shoving them in the bushes.
Yes,
and kind of hiding them in the foliage and stuff.
Keeping them within the blast radius of the center one.
And you have fuses on them.
Well,
I think so. I think what we're going to do is to do this, because barrels have that little cork top. Mm-hmm. We'll take that out. And then these ones on the outside will be all standing up. I'll put like a rod in it of some kind, or some kind of cylindrical thing that's hollowed so that the elemental can get into it if need be. But then I will also put like a rag in there.
Okay, there you go.
Well, and realistically speaking, only the center one needs the fuse, because all the other ones are going to blow up when.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. Yeah,
that is the hope.
If need be, we can have them. And then I want that elemental to look like that orc from Two Towers. Jumps in and explodes.
I always love the way he jumps. He doesn't do it cool. He just kind of he just like tosses himself in there. All right. So that's that. You guys are just sitting here and just waiting day after day, waiting for them to show up. Occasionally, like a dinosaur, like makes its way through here, and you're like, "Please don't set off the kegs," and they just kind of pass along, and everything's.
How would they set off the keg?
They step on it, and the step creates so much force that
I guess it
just
could
explodes.
theoretically do that, couldn't it?
could.
Jacob, how many days
Yeah.
pass? I'm just keeping track
4.
of the days. 4.
On the 4th day. On the 4th day, I changed the music.
And Faerun does 30 days, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Massive explosions.
Oh yes, the 4. All right. So 4th day comes. It's early in the morning. You guys wake up, kind of anxious, just waiting for them to show up. Figure they should be here by this day. It's an hour goes by. You guys double check your calculations. Ira, you go through the map again. They definitely should be here. You guys eat rations. Gather some water. And then you all hear it. See birds in the distance flocking off in the jungle. A couple of trees are falling over in the distance. They're coming. You have maybe but 15 minutes before they arrive in the spot that you guys are in. What are you doing?
Getting in position.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
just
did I
getting
put you guys
short.
on the fucking DM layer?
I'm gonna say I don't see us.
Yeah, I haven't
so
Yeah.
seen us at all.
Please tell me we're smack
Sorry,
dab in
guys,
the
there you are.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
we're
no.
right in
Right there. Blast zone.
Ari's gonna do her normal morning routine of mage armor on herself and death ward on Ira.
All right.
Never mind.
So Ari, do you want to come to this side too?
You guys are fully aware they are coming from this direction.
from the top, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I think I'm going to.
No, just get in a bush.
Yeah, I think get in the bush right here.
All right. Everybody roll a stealth check. You all have advantage.
That's pretty good.
Where are you, Ari?
I'm hiding over here.
You're right there.
Right
Okay.
there. Behind this tree.
19.
All right. 19,
23.
23. Ari.
17.
All right. There's more and more footsteps coming forward. And as you're trying to count how many, it's like there's 2, 3, and then you just lose it. There's just so many footsteps, you can't even keep track of how many there are. See one kind of break through the tree line, make its way through.
Massive creatures.
Another. Another.
Oh boy.
Another.
Jesus Christ.
And you can see 2 more behind all of them.
Well,
Jeez. Okay.
this is why we're
One of
gonna
which-
blow up 4
And
of them.
yep, and I mean they're gonna walk forward. This one's gonna get to about here.
Ari's
This one's
waiting
gonna get to
until
here.
as many of them are in the blast radius as possible.
And they don't seem to see you at all.
This is
All right, so-
looking like the best opportunity here.
Okay. Ari's
Well, hang on.
Shit.
I can only move 1 token at a time.
Okay.
This one is much different.
What in
You
the
see-
hell?
If you check out the roll 20 there, you see a frost giant, very clearly female, with armor and 2 heads and other giant heads down on her body and a huge axe, and she's much larger than all the others. Like she stands a couple feet taller than the rest of them, and she's just like snarling as she like walks through the jungle. And next to her is the last one.
Big mama.
And this is kind of the pattern they're all walking in here. So this one's going to get to like here, and then this one would get to here, and your best opportunity would be when it's about like that.
Ooh, all of them are in it.
Ari would
That's
would
it.
Ari,
summon
then one.
the
Yeah.
earth elemental to
The fire elemental?
the earth fire elemental. Sorry.
Fire elemental, okay. And what would you tell it to do?
To go to this one right here.
All right, and where would you summon it?
Can I summon it anywhere?
I think it's within 60 feet of you.
Oh, then I'm just gonna summon it right there.
Just right on the
Just
on
right
the
on it.
center keg.
Yeah. Sorry.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and let you control it.
Within
Oh yeah, anywhere within 90 feet.
So where?
Yeah,
90 feet.
just right there
Right.
on that one, and just. Hey, bud, blow that up, please.
All right, you use your action. You summon the fire elemental, and it appears right here. And it's going to do so. It goes over, and as all of them are walking, they kind of stop for a second, and as they like hear something, and the fire elemental appears, and they all kind of like smile. They're like, "Oh, cool, something to kill." And then it's like a moment of all of them like, as all of the barrels, the first one explodes, and as it explodes, they're all moving backwards. It's this chain reaction of these massive explosions throwing dirt into the air, throwing trees off to the side, fire blasting everywhere, shards of glass going all over the place. You guys have to get down under cover as other bits of shrapnel are flying across the place as these huge explosions almost deafen all of you, but explode all of these giants. And I'm going to just say they fail their dex save because they have no idea what's going on. And I'm going to make it easy. And you know what? Let's not make it easy. Let's make it interesting. So let's do, first of all, let's just, nope, not what I wanted. So this guy right here is taking 2. This guy right here is taking
2.
2. This guy's taking 2. This guy's taking 1. So 2, 2, 2, and 2. So those guys are both going to take 16d8 fire damage.
Oh my lord. Okay.
So they each take 82 fire damage.
Let's see how much this. Oh,
Oof.
Okay.
Okay,
That's good.
okay.
That's good. That's good.
That's a start.
The other guys are only going to take 8d8 fire damage.
Does this guy take
3.
Oh, that motherfucker takes 3, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's in 3 of them.
8, 16, so 24.
That poor fire elemental too.
Oh, he doesn't take it.
It
He
doesn't
doesn't
take
take
fire
any
damage.
Oh, he doesn't take any. You're right.
Yeah.
He will take.
Weirdly, that guy took 3, but one of the barrels just didn't have enough gunpowder in it, and he takes around the same amount as everybody else. And then the other guys are going to take 8d8.
If they're taking any piercing damage from shrapnel and stuff, the fire elemental will take that damage.
I'm going to say it's all hot, so it's all just merged into fire damage.
Okay, that's cool.
And these guys all take 29. I think I've got all of them. All of these explosions just go off. Just, whoops. No! Not dead.
He ascends.
And they all are just like taking the brunt of it. They're all burned. There's fires. I'm gonna put some fucking fires around here. Oops, I just left the roll 20 on accident.
Oh,
So,
yeah, they all die.
All right, guys, we can delete all of them now.
We'll roll initiative in a second, and you guys will have a surprise round. So
Oh, hell yeah. Might need it.
all right, let's see. I'm pretty sure I have fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down.
The flames behind.
All right, so there's gonna be fire right here.
Down,
There's gonna
down,
be fire
down.
right here.
The forest fire.
There's gonna be fire right here.
No, it's a jungle. It's okay.
Fire here. Fire here. Fire here. Fire here. All right.
Oh my god.
So if you go in those spaces, you're taking fire damage. You can walk through them, but you'll take fire damage. All right. Now everybody rolling initiative. Not yet. Wait, I gotta pull up the tracker real fast. And let's make sure I don't add the initiative for the fireballs.
Fire. You could put the fire onto the onto the map layer. I know. I don't want to.
Does the fire elemental have separate?
Oh my
initiative
god!
from me?
Jesus Christ, Ira.
What'd you roll?
I crit.
Oh my
boy.
god.
Which makes a 31 initiative.
What'd you say, Ari? Sorry.
Nothing. I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to know if the fire elemental has a separate initiative for me, which it does. Oh god.
It has a +3 to its dex, if that matters to you.
Yeah. So he got a 15.
Alright, just rolling initiative for all these giants real fast, and then we will just jump right into this. Alright. I think I've got everybody in there. Yep. Bonk. 31! Oh my god!
That's a critical success for me, so it's the best I could ever do.
Okay. So top of the round of the surprise round, because they just got exploded and I have no idea what's going on. The fire elemental is not surprised, by the way. It gets or this. Never mind. Yeah. So Ira, it's your turn. What are you doing?
All right. So there's obviously fires about.
Yep.
So I'm gonna. This is a terrible idea, but we're gonna try it. Gonna come over here to this giant, and I'm going to cast Thunderwave. It needs to make a con save.
All right.
I'm gonna try to blow it into the fire.
That's a 23.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like I expected it
You
to
explode
succeed.
the back of it, and it barely even like shifts its weight.
It'll still be. Where is it? There it is. Still 4 thunder damage.
Oh, and if it wasn't clear, bloodied.
Right.
Bloodied.
And then I do have a bonus action. I will, with my bonus action, I will go ahead and right. I'll go ahead and give, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll give Ari a Bardic Inspiration.
Ari a Bardic Inspiration. All right. What do you yell at Ari to give her a Bardic Inspiration? She has to be able to hear you.
Looks like it worked.
That just fills you with so much confidence.
You're filled
Tiff,
with
it's your turn.
you're filled with determination.
I feel like my
Yeah,
my sweater is
Oh
appropriate.
yeah, that's pretty accurate. The wizard would be so proud, guys.
Yeah.
Tiff is gonna run in, screaming, and she's gonna charge this poor fool right here.
All right. It's
To
just
do
like
two
it's
attacks.
like everything exploded, and then there's a raging little human running after him. It's just so confused.
Or make them both reckless.
All right, roll attacks.
First is a crit. Second is a
my
the first is
God.
like 30. The second's 25, 26.
Both all hit.
Yeah, a quick second here while I do math. It's a +2 for rage. Is that what it is?
Yeah, +2 damage for rage.
Okay.
Remember, Spencer?
28 for the first attack.
28 damage.
Yes, the first.
Oh my god.
And then 11 for the second. And then she's going to
Mortal.
use Polearm Master to do a third attack.
Yeah, Polar
Awesome.
So that will be, I have to roll again, both reckless.
How do you get another attack for Polar Master?
You can use
your
a bonus action.
You can use a bonus action.
That's amazing.
Sorry, do you need beyond just doing my dice?
Darren
No,
did
you're
that a
cool.
lot.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
This is only a D4, so.
Okay.
But that'll still be 11.
11. That exactly kills him. How do you kill him?
I think Tiff's going to. I think she's going to come up and get him for a first attack at the knee, which brings him down.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to plant her halberd down, grab his shoulders, pull it down onto him, and then get up and then elbow him down through the blade, and she'll pull it out through his chest.
And it's he's just eviscerated. He falls onto the ground, and he's very dead. All right, so you know what I am gonna do actually is I'm not gonna delete their minis. I'm gonna keep the mini there, but I will put a big ass X over their fucking face to notify that they're dead. But their corpses are there. Their corpses are massive, so it's difficult terrain if you want to go through a frost giant corpse.
Yeah.
All right, so Sheena, it's your turn.
Sheena will do her trademarked tactic of go big.
I'm also a giant.
This is my trademark. You all will die for this.
She'll then position herself between the two of these guys.
All right.
And attack twice on this guy.
Big punchy.
Captain Crunch, go for it.
Captain Crunch.
Big
Crunch.
big punch. Oh!
Natural roll.
Ooh!
It's okay. You get like 10 more of those. That'll hit.
22 on the second one.
There you go.
And then plus an extra.
And which one is that? On the one on the left or the right?
The one on the right. The bloodied one. That is 17 damage.
Jeez. You just go over and you just
Can
slice
I-
into it.
Hold on.
This is so cool, guys.
No, they'll beat that. I shouldn't even try.
Oh, the restraining.
Make a
That's
strength
not
save.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's not gonna help at all.
That's because you're Rune
I
Knight
think-
fighter, right?
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
I think that
It's the Unearthed Arcana one, right? I think this is coming out in Tasha's.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. There's 22 subclasses coming out in Tasha's.
Can't wait for that.
Oh
book.
my god.
I'm so excited.
That's
so
a
excited.
lot of subclasses.
It's gonna be hell for the Discord.
I'm gonna change it up, Tyler.
What?
If it fails, you don't use it.
Okay. But then I
But
might
if
as
you
well
want to keep
use
trying
it.
it, it's fine.
Sure. I'll try it.
It's a strength save.
It is a strength save of 14.
25.
From which you'll have the natural one. Yeah, that sounds about
Pretty
right.
much. All right. No, they would.
That's fine, though.
It would have to be natural. They have a good save, but they can fail. They can fail.
They need a 2.
Okay.
Not a 2. All right, so yeah, you just go
A
over and you
3.
strike into this thing. It's the rune igniting these fiery shackles around it. It just breaks out of it. As you guys look over,
Cool.
you guys look. Sheena is large. She's stabbing into this giant, and there's fire surrounding her. And she's got a pretty angry face. It's kind of like that art that
Yes.
gave me that you animated. Ari, it's your turn.
Angie.
Ari is going to pull out a big slug and say a few words and
Slug
cast
attack.
Trillic Sphere
What?
Sphere?
on this guy over here, and then it's a 20-foot radius, so it should hit those 3, I think. We all need to make
Yeah, I have
dex
a
save.
little mini for it actually.
Slug Whisperer.
Yes,
How big is the radius?
20 feet.
20 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Mhm.
Oh, it would be bigger than that, huh? It would be on a point 5, 10, 15, 20. So it'd actually be like this, right?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, but if I could do it more where it hits this guy as well. No? Would that work?
Like this?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, you could do it like that.
Like that? Cool. Yeah, all three of them need to make dex saves.
Oops. Oh shit. I ruined it.
I mean, does it need to stay there?
Does it stay or no?
It stays until the end of their next turn.
So yeah.
One more space over to the left. I think.
No, it'd be one more. It'd be that. So yeah, you could hit all these guys right here.
Cool.
Okay. So Vitriolic Sphere, what's the
It's a dex save.
dex save? Got it.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good at dex saves.
Oh, I'm so glad.
17. This guy got a 17. This guy got a 10, and she got a 6.
10 and 6 both
Am I
failed.
able to... 1 second. Man, I hate that I can't cutting words a saving throw. That'd be
Yeah.
so cool. That's fine, though.
Give me a second, I have to roll a bunch of
We've
dice.
done so much damage before they even
Vitriolic
get to do
Sphere. How do I
anything.
not know this spell?
We
What is
need
this?
to. I've read it once a long time ago. It's Elemental Evil. So,
Vitriolic Sphere. That is so cool.
it's a very cool spell.
Point at a location within range, and a glowing 1-foot diameter ball of emerald acid streaks there and explodes in a 20-foot radius.
Yeah,
Each creature in
that's
that
my
area.
slug.
And it uses a slug. That's amazing.
They take, the ones that failed take 29 damage.
29 damage.
And then
Healthy.
the other one takes 14? 13?
So this one takes 14. And then they take 29, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Then the ones that failed take the damage again, right?
Yeah, no, they take 5d4 acid on their next
Oh
turn,
my
at the
god.
end of
It's
their
like
turn.
you just lob a giant ball of acid that just like at first it's fire, and now it's chemical burns as they're just like ah! They're just continuing to burn as they turn and like smash into the ground as they're just like singeing on both sides of their body. Is that your turn, Ari?
I'm going to. I think I have to command the fire elemental, so I'll tell him to attack this guy.
Do you?
I think he follows my commands, but it doesn't cost an action or a bonus action to tell him.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't cost you anything, so you just need to
Yeah,
tell
I'm
it
just-
what to do.
I'm just telling him to attack this guy.
Okay. Top of the round, Ira, it's your turn.
Okay.
Nobody's surprised anymore.
Right. So the elemental is within 5 feet of this boy, huh?
Yep.
Alright, so when that doesn't work, the thunder wave, I would just kind of sigh and pull out. It's not dim light or darkness.
Nope.
Nope.
It's far from it.
Yeah, our fire elemental friend, along with the actual fires, are.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Crusader's short sword and one of my daggers of returning then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the traditional rogue thing
Okay.
and come over here to flank.
Flank. All right.
And I forget, how do we do flanking in this game? Is this the
+2.
+2? Okay. And I'll attack twice.
Okay.
Once with the short sword. So that's a dirty
hits.
20. And once with the dagger. So that's a 30.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Then my sneak attack is 4d6 right now.
Stabby stab.
I really should make that a custom attack. I'll probably do that shortly. But So it'd be 4d6. I'm gonna roll it here, plus the short sword, plus the dagger of returning. Sorry, guys, you heard the roll sound. So that's going to be 34 damage.
Wow.
All magic, if that matters.
They don't have resistances.
I don't know. I'm just making sure.
All right. Yeah, you go over to the back of them. That dude. Where do you stab him?
Probably what Ira does is I know we didn't for flavor. He probably kind of just uses the short sword to kind of stab like in at the back of the knees. Mm-hmm. And then with the dagger, he actually throws it and hits him in like the lower back, and then it just returns to his hand.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and this dude almost like falls down to the ground. He's not mortal yet, but he's getting there. He's very low. Tiff?
That's my.
Unless you were gonna move.
No, that's my turn. Yeah,
okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, could I skirt both the elemental and that fire like this?
Show me exactly how you move.
I guess I have to enter that space, don't I?
Technically,
does the fire take a 2x2 or a 3x2?
This fire, I'm kind of going off of based where you stand. So if you stand in this space right here, it's going to be less damage, but it'll.
So I can do like this, and like that.
Yep, that can work. However, unfortunately, this guy right here will get an attack opportunity on you.
Okay.
So first of all, you take.
Hey, bud, what's your AC?
2
Tiff?
fire damage.
16.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Tiff, you take 2 fire damage.
Okay,
and then this guy's going to take its great axe and try to slam you with it.
Okay.
Chaos is advantage because you reckless attacked, right?
It does have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Tiff's turn again.
Actually, I think it's my turn.
It's Tiff's turn again, so that ends. It goes until...
because it was a surprise round. That's cool.
Until the next turn, yeah. So actually it would just be
My first roll was a 23, my second one was a 12. So 23.
23 absolutely hits.
All right.
Yeah, and I can't cutting words that.
That's 21 damage.
Just have to 11?
10.
Have to 10.
10.
All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Does China's go big stack with enlarge reduce? I don't see why it wouldn't, but we've never tried it.
It's a different kind of go big.
Okay, so she's gonna go there and do 2 attacks.
All right.
Let's do reckless.
Go for it.
Crit.
Oh no, they're all really terrible actually.
No.
But still gonna hit though. 28 and I'm sorry, 18 and 21.
Okay.
Both of those definitely hit.
Yeah, but we'll still
They're both
hit.
terrible. 28.
They're like, no,
I have
our
a
patchwork
very good to
armor
hit.
isn't protecting us.
It's almost like it's patchwork.
Oh, Patsworth. Okay. Do you want them separately or together?
Just add all the damage together.
Okay.
Unless you're doing cold damage, it doesn't really matter.
No.
I need to get those blinds that like black out the room.
27.
Mm-hmm.
How do you also slay this creature?
Yeah.
I think she's going to. I think just slide underneath him. Oh wait, does she even have that much movement? Let me see. Was that 10?
It was facing
No, he's too big.
too big of a boy.
I think just as Ira's like stabbing at him, I want him to kind of like reach up and like stop, and like through his armor, her halberd pushes up through his breastplate and then pierces it, and then she's going to rip it out.
You just rip it out, and then he just crumples to the ground. There's like a slam. The two of you have to get out of the way as he lands onto the ground. His hand kind of charring in the fire right here. But he is dead.
I would just look up to Tiff really quick and just be like,
And then she's gonna go, I didn't forget about you. And she's gonna come right here. And she's gonna attack this fool too.
Go for it.
"Oh, that was just your first attack. Dang."
That's two attacks, but I have a
was
third.
it? Oh yeah,
So
your
by
bonus
all
action.
technicality,
snake.
unfortunately, this frost giant would get an attack of opportunity. on you.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hang on, because I can just attack from here. Because I have
You have
10-foot
reach?
reach. Yeah,
That's
so I'll
true,
just
yep.
attack. Oh, he's 15 though. Oh no.
No,
Yeah, is
he's
it 10?
You got it.
Okay.
Then I'll attack.
Go for it.
That's a lot. 29.
Yeah.
9?
9. All right. And you just slice into that one. They're all looking pretty rough.
Hey, Jacob.
Yep.
I hate to do it to my own team like this, but never mind. I'm stupid. I was gonna be like, I looked through the initiative like 5 times and didn't see this one in the initiative at all, and I was like,
It is.
No, it is.
I think,
For me.
yep.
I
I see it now.
And
All
that's my
right.
turn.
So this guy right here, he needs to take. It's his turn. He's gonna take some damage, right?
I think it's the end of
It's
it.
at the end of his turn.
It's if he's still in it, or
No,
just at
it's
the
just
end
if
of
they
his turn.
fail.
No,
The one
that-
that didn't fail isn't going to take any more damage.
So this guy won't even take damage. Got it.
Yeah.
The spell is technically done. It's just those
Yeah.
that failed like burn more.
Okay.
So-
So that I'm gonna mark him then. I'm just gonna do.
It's a
little green
delayed
mark.
burn.
Yeah,
little
it's like
green.
delayed blast fireball, a spell that no one takes.
And yeah, this guy right here is going to do 2 great axe attacks on Tiff.
Okay.
He doesn't want to get in that fire at all, so he's just gonna go here and do 2 slams on you.
You know what? The fire is
So that's gonna
actually
be
really
22
useful
and
for us.
19.
It kind of
hit,
lets us
hit.
control. It kind of lets us control the battlefield a little bit. The fires do.
Yep.
We can
30
slip
and
far
25
easier
damage.
between.
So
So-
15 and 13?
No, 30 and 25 damage.
But half. So 15 and
55. So yeah, 15 and
12.
13?
12.
12?
So
Okay, so
27.
27. Thank you.
Yup. Frost Dragon is like, that could have killed any other person, but you're just like dodging, taking the hit, and then like shrugging it off, and he like hits you again, and you're just like, oh, thanks. And it's just like, it hurts. You're getting hit, but it's not even taking you down.
I do also have 2 more damage on my mini from the fire damage from that. I'm actually at 86.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, and then this fire elemental right here is gonna go up. It's going to attack this frost giant. I need to get fire elemental stats real fast.
Oh, I have them.
Would you like to roll?
Sure.
Roll attack.
He gets 2, right?
I believe so. Does he have multi attack?
He does indeed.
Then
So
he gets 2.
we got a 21 and
That'll hit.
a 14.
14 will miss.
Okay, so he does.
First one kind of just dodges out of the way as the flame goes over to him. The second one kind of gets him in the side. If you want to do the average damage, you can, or you can roll.
I already rolled.
All right.
He takes 12 fire damage, and I think he's on fire, right?
Yeah, he starts burning, I believe, right?
Yeah, until the creature. Yeah, anything that's flammable on him ignites, and he has to take an action to douse the fire or take 5 fire damage at the start of his turn.
He's just on fire. Oh.
He just catches a flame. He's like, ah! Ah! He's just
Did you-
screaming.
Is this the one that failed or succeeded on the?
On the acid, it succeeded.
Okay,
But now he's on fire, so good job.
even better.
He just
all
burns
right.
with acid fire and
This
fire.
one right here is going to take 2 swings into you, China.
Yep.
2 great axe attacks. 21 and 24.
Both will hit.
And that's going to be 24 and 30, so 54 damage.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Hold on a second.
I believe that's more than half your health, yeah?
I believe that is. Let me just double check.
How much damage did it do?
54.
Yeah, that's more than half my health.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. You're good.
My turn.
It takes its axe, slices it into you, slices into it again. A lot of power coming from these things. They're really strong, and their axes are huge. And you take the hit, but you're not feeling good. And then
Nope.
that one is dead. China, it's your turn.
Gina is going to do a few things. Her
Okay.
turn's going to be fairly long.
Okay.
First, she does a fun little spin in place with her cloak, flying embers around. They need to make me dex saves.
Fire everywhere!
Yep.
Um,
Both of these guys need to make me dex saves.
So the one on the left got 0, and the one on the right got a 3.
Okay, so they both fail. They both take 8 fire damage.
All right. So as they're
Then-
attacking you, just do like a flourish and a spin, and they get a bunch of embers in their face. They're sick of burning.
And then I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 2 short sword attacks on this guy.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 10 and a crit.
Nice.
So that will be. I'm just going to roll. It's 3d6. So that's 20 damage on this guy.
All right. He's mortal.
Okay. Then, with my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I am Flurry of Blowsing.
Okay.
Let me just make sure.
It's not your bonus action to use the cape, is it?
Nope, it's movement.
That's so cool.
You were the one who wrote it up.
Thanks,
I'm pretty
Griffin
sure, right?
Saddlebag.
Oh no,
Yeah, you got
it was
that-
Griffin
you got that-
Saddlebag. Yeah,
It was in Ghost of Saltmarsh. You got that.
yeah, I got that in Ghost of Saltmarsh. So then I get to do what is it? Flurry of Blows. I make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. I'm
Alright.
gonna do 1 right now on this guy just to see if I hit.
Okay.
So that's 25.
Hit.
It's technically okay. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Because I'm big, I need to make sure. Do I still roll the d6? Your weapon attacks. Is this
Yes,
punch
it's a
considered
melee weapon attack.
Okay, cool. So that is 2d6 plus 3. That is
It's exactly as hell.
7. So he dies.
You you're just like stabbing and stabbing into this guy, and you flourish, and then you just hit him right in the face, and his head kind of turns upwards, and you grab it, twist it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
its head neck snaps, and he just falls
Yeah.
to the ground.
The second flurry of blows hit onto the other guy next to me.
All right,
That's a 16.
hit.
So that is that's 6 damage.
Okay.
And then what makes this even longer is I'm action surging and doing another 2
Oh my god.
sword attacks on it. Yeah. So, pretty much, as I said, it just takes forever this turn. 27.
But it's really fast for China. She's doing a ton of hits. The 10 misses, the 27 hits.
I kind of wanted to throw my
Card on it?
card onto that 10.
Number. Give me a number. 1 through 5.
3.
Plus 8. That'll hit.
Cool. So that is 4d6 plus 12.
Jesus Christ.
So that
17
is
damage?
17 plus 12. So that's 29 in total.
My god. He's bloodied. He's just
And that will be my turn.
stabbed that dude twice, and he didn't even expect that. Oh my god. All right, so this guy needs to take the female giant with the 2 heads needs to take some damage from the ventriloquic sphere.
What's that thing where people were saying,
muted.
why do people need 5 feet of space in combat? And someone said like crazy jujitsu or something, like sonic jujitsu or something like that. That's pretty much what
That's
happened
what
with
that
Sheena just
was.
then. Because that was what, 6 hits plus the
Oh
spin.
man.
Jacob, it's at the end of her turn.
Sorry, what? It's at the end of her turn.
Yeah.
All right, so so do you know what's really funny? This creature, it's a special type of frost giant, and it has an ability called regeneration, where it regains 10 hit points at the start of every each of its turns, unless it takes 2 very specific types of damage, both of which are acid and fire. So she's fucked. However, she is going to go into a rage, and you watch she just starts. She gets really, really angry, and she's going to pick up the ground right next to her. This flaming piece of ground. She's going to take 2d6
Wait, what?
fire damage from it, and she's going to use that as her rock and throw it at Ari.
Oh,
She can see me?
You sure can.
Uh-oh.
you cast a spell.
Especially when you just
It's
casted a
hide.
giant acid bubble on her face.
Uh-oh.
And that's a dirty 20, not a crit, though.
Ooh.
1 second. I don't know what your AC is, and I don't know if even if I rolled a 6, if it would help.
No.
You can try, unless it uses something.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna hold
It's
off.
fine. Rip Ari.
Well,
Ari,
no,
a-
I have a.
A flaming rock from that giant hits you and deals 40 damage.
I'm going to reduce that by my cutting words because I can do
There you
You
that.
can do it on damage?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So it'll reduce. Oh shit! I rolled max. It'll reduce by 6.
Okay,
That's helpful.
so 34 damage.
That is just over my half my health. So.
All right, so roll a con save. And then you also need to roll a Constitution saving throw for the fire elemental.
That I have advantage on. So I got a 17 for the first one, and then for
All right,
the
you're good.
Why
other
can't say for
one,
the
I
fire?
got
Oh,
a-
no.
for the other one I got a 24.
24, so you're good. So you remain concentration. The rock hits you and it fucking hurts. You feel like your shoulders snap out of place, but you kind of spit out some blood and you're like, you're good. You can keep going.
Okay.
Is that area around Ari fire now, though?
Yes. Let me
Uh-oh.
move that real fast. I was going to do that.
Uh-oh.
So this area right here is fire.
Okay. Well, I needed to move anyway.
And then she is going to move all the way over here.
Oh, you bitch.
And now she would
And
take
now
that
she takes
damage.
big damage.
It's not big damage anymore.
It's damage, which is
It's
good.
damage though. She can't heal if she takes it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is big damage. She takes.
Everybody's happy until Frost Giant is a barbarian.
That's true.
We're yay! She rages. Oh no! She attacks your sorcerer. Stop!
Our healing sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's
It's
also
so
kind of our
squishy and.
She takes 16 more acid damage.
All right. Begins burning. She's it's your turn, Ari.
Well, I don't like her much.
She doesn't like you either.
Well, let's see. I think I might fireball our newfound friend.
Fireball.
Where are you putting the fireball? Just on her?
No, I think I'm gonna do it on this guy, so that it hits both of these. It'd be better to try to kill two than
Hitting
just
both
her.
of these boys.
It's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah,
All right, let me get that 20-foot
I'm gonna
radius.
try to
up in
keep it
here.
from
More fire.
More fire.
And I'm also gonna move away from that burning sphere.
Oh my lord.
God.
So where?
Nuclear arms.
To,
Like in between the two,
in
I'm
between
assuming?
the two of them, it doesn't matter. if it
So like
hits.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, another explosion explodes in the area.
Like, why?
It's like, oh my god!
I'll do that. So
Why?
okay, give me a moment. I gotta roll some.
This guy's already on fire. It's just like it's like for these giants, it's the beginning of Saving Private Ryan when they're all running up the beach on D-Day. It's just like, are you okay? Boom, that guy's dead. Boom, another explosion. They're just like running and they're just dying left and right. Constant explosions. If any of these giants survive this, it's lifetime PTSD.
43 fire damage.
Oh wow.
I just had a.
Didn't
I
they
just
need
had
a roll?
Huh? Oh
save.
yeah. If they
Well, you know what, Spencer? They roll a 2 and an 11.
Okay, then 43 fire damage.
All right. This guy dies.
Hey, I just hey, look, it's California.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
So this guy is a charred, burning corpse.
Hey, look, it's California.
Literally, that one goes down screaming like it's in the middle. It hits Tiff twice, gets touched, catches on fire, fire surrounding it, fire explosion again, and it just stops screaming as it turns into ash and falls to the ground. Is that your turn, Ari?
How's the other one
I'm-
looking on health?
This one?
Yeah.
You should be able to see its health, can't you?
Oh, was that after the? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was after or before the damage.
I'm
That
going
was
to
after.
command the fire elemental to go after her.
Her?
Yep.
All right. So, dead and he's still alive. Truly incredible. He looks over towards the female one, and she kind of points over towards,
boss.
in general, towards Ari and Ira, and he kind of nods. He goes 5, 10. He's gonna take fire damage. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's gonna take 46 fire damage.
He went through
From
2
running through
things.
all of that. He takes 18. He's like, oh, he's burning and near dead. Runs over towards Ira and is going to do 2 attacks on you. That's a 15 and a crit.
Well, the 15 misses.
He misses the first time and then uses that to just swing and hit you right in the side like a baseball bat. And that's going to be... Oh, God. That's 40. That's 41 damage.
All right.
Ow.
It's not half my health.
It sure isn't. But it fucking hurts. And Ira, it's your turn.
At
turn?
the end of that giant's turn, he takes 14 acid damage.
He's mortal. He's just burning and burning. It's like trying dear life, trying to kill one of you. You can't do it.
Ira's going to go ahead and attempt to attack him with the Crusader short sword.
All right, roll attack.
Please give me 16.
Hit.
Hit. See how much damage it does. 11 damage.
How do you kill him?
Perfect. I would imagine while he's like dealing with the acid, Ira just kind of takes the opportunity and looks over and that like kind of like climbs up on like a couple of rocks and just stabs up like into his chest.
You just stab him, and it's almost like it weirdly. He's kind of relieved. He falls back and dies. He's burning. He's in so much pain.
And then, oh man, it's. He would turn over to look over at Ari, and
Okay.
I never really worked out like an actual what he would say or anything for this, but I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 3rd level as my
On
bonus
Ari?
action. Yeah,
Okay.
so you heal 14.
Tiff.
Tiff's going to
one
do.
moment.
Oh,
I can still
apologize.
move. I can still move. No, you're fine. I can still move.
I mean, you can move.
10, 20,
Don't
30.
go right here.
Don't go right
here.
there.
Don't go right. Oh, sorry, I still have the thing on. Don't go right here. That's my spot. Oh, well, that works.
Ari,
It's not right there, so.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Tiff. What are you doing?
Tiff is going to try and lock eyes with the giant, or the female one.
Yeah.
And she's going to fling her halberd down and kind of splatter blood everywhere, try and get her attention. She's going to drop her rage, and then she's going to kind of sidestep into fire and use the Cloak of the Mountebank to be behind her.
Oh fuck!
What is,
It's sudden ash and brimstone just disappear, and
And then I'm going to try and hide in here if I can. And that'll be my
Yeah,
turn.
roll a stealth check.
Tiff just walks into the fire and turns into the fire. From
16.
Her view.
Tiff is a god.
16.
Yeah.
All right, so the way I always rule stealth in combat is she knows generally where you are, so she hears you land back there. She can't see you.
Okay,
She doesn't
and that's
know
my
where
turn.
you are. All right. That guy's dead. Fire elemental is gonna go 5. It's fire. It can fucking get there.
Yeah, it has 50. Can it go into her space?
Can it?
I believe that's the thing it can do.
Mm-hmm.
Fire form.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. The first time it enters creature space, the creature takes 5 fire damage and catches fire. Can it still attack if it does that?
Hang on, let me double check.
Because
I
it's
will
not
be
part of
back
its.
shortly.
It's not part of its actions. It's just an ability it has.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. So it can. Its fire form can move to space and arrows inch. When a creature says the elemental. The first time it enters a creature's space on a turn, it takes 5 fire damage, catches fire, and then yeah, it can still do its touch attacks. So
Okay, then it'll attack twice then.
all right, do 2 attacks.
I'll do these 2. Aw. I don't. 16 and a natural 1.
16 is natural. 16. I think that misses actually. Nope, that hits.
Okay, so takes 11 fire damage, and it's already on fire because it's in its space.
So she lights up in flame. How much damage total?
So it'd be 16 if you include the fire damage she
All right.
takes.
Cool. She's burning. It is this frost giant's turn, and it is going to attack China twice again.
Yep.
That's 27.
Yep.
And a crit.
Oh God.
Oh. I'm down probably from
Alright, I
that.
was going to heal all of us anyway. I can't heal you anymore though, Tiff. You moved.
That's right.
I have to get the calculator out for this one.
Well, I'm stress eating mints.
That's not good.
The only snack I have.
China, it's 71 damage.
Oh my God.
How much health do you have?
I have 41 going
Okay,
down.
There's no way for me to.
Oh.
Yeah.
You need to roll a con save.
Dunk.
I have heal.
All 7.
Roll a d20, China.
I'm so spooked.
18.
Oh.
18. I'm pretty sure you're okay.
I think it's the
Yeah, you have a
lower you
minor
get.
scar.
Okay.
It doesn't
that's
have any
fine.
adverse effects, but you can come up with what the scar looks like.
Sure.
This giant just takes a swing into you, China, and you kind of look up towards it as you would just like completely exhausted yourself on this thing, and it turns and it slices you where?
Let's say since China's so big and it's just
Yeah.
doing an overhead thing,
Mhm.
it's just right into the shoulder.
Right into the shoulder, right, almost cutting off your arm. China just like hits her knees and falls over to the ground as it pulls it out of her, and looks like angrily as
Anger.
China hits 0.
Dang.
All right, China, that's a death saving throw.
That is indeed a death
It's gonna be
save.
a big secret death saving throw as well.
It is that.
All right, this lady, did she take fire damage on her turn or at the end of her turn?
Let's see.
If she's on fire, it's at the end, I believe.
No, it says at the start.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Unless she can douse herself with an action.
Wow.
Takes
That's even better.
5 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
She just won't heal then.
Okay. Then so she won't heal. So so go ahead and roll the damage.
Just 5.
5.
Yeah.
All right.
It's base.
Sorry, I need to move her a bit. She takes 5 fire damage. She looks over as the other one downs China, and she kind of smiles. And there's this rage and anger coming over her body. She is going to run. She's not disengaging. She's going to run here.
Okay.
Hang on. Where's she at? She was there, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oop.
I'm gonna hit her.
All right, go for the opportunity attack.
Fire
I will
boy
give you advantage because she doesn't know where you are.
Fire boy cannot hit.
23.
23. That hits.
Yeah. That'll be 9.
9. You slice into her. She runs over. She runs over, and she's going to attack Gina.
Oh, you bitch.
All right, natural 1. Oh, she has advantage though because you're unconscious, right?
Disadvantage.
Because she's prone.
Disadvantage because she's prone if it's ranged.
14.
14 does not hit.
Fuck.
Yeah, what's she doing, Jacob?
She's doing her great axe attack. She has a 10-foot
Okay.
reach.
Yeah.
And she gets
15
another
feet.
one.
Oh,
Crit, but she already crits because you're unconscious, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She slams into China as she's unconscious. You take 2 death saving throw fails.
Yep.
Ari, it's your turn.
I'd like to cast a heal on China.
Okay.
No.
How much health?
That'd be 7. Can I split it up or is it just 1?
It's just 1.
Then
Yeah.
China gets 70 hit points.
Gina, you come back at 70 hit points. Good thing your first roll was a success.
Yes, it was.
What was it?
It was a 14.
All right.
Does that mean I can take my turn now too? Because that's
Yeah, you can take your turn now.
okay. I'm gonna
She
stand
slices
up.
into you, hoping to just decapitate you
Wait,
and
what?
end
Yeah.
you, and then suddenly you are just filled with magical energy, and you're back up. She's just
she like, gets up onto
so
her
angry.
I
onto
thought
like a
it was only
knee.
if you get a natural 20 on your death save. You come
No.
Is it?
back. No? Okay.
Oh, actually, hang on. You know what? Let's
Check
find
it,
out.
check it.
I'm gonna find out.
That's
I
exactly
think
how
it's
it
still the
is.
cool scene of her like getting up onto her knee, like spitting out blood
Yep.
from being taken down.
All right, let's see. So hit points, damage rolls, critical hits. Drop it to 0 hit points. I don't see anything about it. It just never specifies.
And it's up to you.
So I'm gonna say no, but we'll do the Baldur's Gate 3 rule. You can have a bonus action.
Patient defense.
Might not be a bad idea to do that. I was thinking of all the bad ideas first and seeing,
Bad ideas.
and comparing them if they're not as bad as I think they are.
There
But
you go.
Sure, I'll patient defense.
All right, cool. So you just kind of get up, spit a bunch of blood out. You're on.
Imagine
your
she's
knees.
she's still prone.
Yeah.
So she's like on her knees, but like ready to like roll out of the way as if,
Yeah.
if the attack comes in.
Cool. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Ira.
Yeah. There's those 2 left. Okay. It's all fire and flame.
Death, destruction.
Or I can climb up through a body. That's fine.
Difficult terrain.
Yep, it's still 30 feet.
Yep.
And I'm gonna attack this guy
Go for it.
with the short sword. 23.
Attack. 23 hits.
All right, and then the damage is going to be. Let's see. So plus 5, so 23 damage.
23 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had another tab open there. 23 damage on that guy. You strike into him. Just, and he kind of focuses his attention towards you since Sheena is apparently unkillable. Is that your turn, Ira?
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Also,
Yeah.
she's still on fire.
She could use her action to put herself out.
Wow, she could.
I'm
Tiff,
just saying.
Your turn.
Tiff is going to rage from the bushes, bush rage, and then she's going to run here, 45 movement, and reckless attack this lady from behind.
Go for it.
How dare you run away from me?
2 attacks. Kobe,
Rest in peace.
I know, looking up. 24, 25.
Both of those hit.
Okay. That will be 28.
28, what kind of damage?
That is just magical slashing.
Magical slashing damage. I don't think that... Yeah, she's raging. She has resistance. So you kind of strike into her. You see this kind of similar kind of, same thing that overcomes you. There's just this unnatural resistance to the damage you're doing to her. And she just kind of pushes through it. Is that your turn?
Yes, that'd be it for me.
The fire elemental.
Oh, he would chase after this lady and hit her
Do
two
its
times.
2 touch attacks.
2 touch attacks. Not going to use that one anymore because it keeps rolling once. A natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow.
And a 18.
Okay.
So just double the dice for this game, right?
Yeah, double the dice, not crunchy crits.
No crunchy crits.
1 crit equals death.
Yeah, Chino would have died.
Just smack.
Done. You're dead.
It's so good we had the explosives and the
Yeah.
You guys are so fucked without those explosives.
It's a 16 fire damage.
On the lady.
Yeah.
the explosives in the surprise round really helped us.
All right. Is that your turn? Is that the fire elemental's turn?
Can he go into this guy's space?
Sure. On fire now.
He takes 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Fire.
He is angry and now just fighting, not even just fighting for his life at this point. He knows he can't run, and he's going to do 2 attacks into Ira.
Or you could not.
What if you didn't?
Yeah. What? If,
Oh my
what if you-
god! I'm not even kidding. 21 and a crit.
Well, I'll at least try to block the 21.
Okay.
Use my last bardic inspiration to
Cut those words.
to cutting words.
You suck.
I dropped it to 17, which is my AC, so it still hits.
Okay.
It's okay, Ira.
For cutting words is just, oh shit.
77 damage, Ira.
Oh.
Can you split that up into the actual attacks? It's
Sure.
actually
you
it's
can
important.
have one.
Oh, you can have one of them. Would you like to have the crit?
That's not why. It's
Oh.
important to know whether or not Death Ward saves me or I fall unconscious.
Oh, right. Okay, so how much health do you have right now?
44.
Okay, so it would be, that's the crit damage. So it'd be, the first attack would be 29
Okay,
damage.
so then I would drop to 1 HP.
You're at 44 health, though.
Yeah, 29, and then the crit,
And then the crit is 32 plus 16.
which would drop me, but Death Ward
That's right.
would bring me to 1.
Perfect. So, Ira, you don't even know this is cast on you, do you?
No, Ari has
So,
not told me this entire
The
time.
frost giant goes over and turns as it looks at you, and you feel a bit of fear come over you as it strikes into you and then punts you again, just striking across your midsection. You're like, oh, this is it. This is my end. And then you feel a little bit of a tickle under your armpits, and you hear a and your wound seals up again, and you're just at the cusp of death.
I did roll a 5 on my con save, though.
Oh, well, roll a d10.
Never mind.
4.
4, you're stunned.
Oh, fun.
It is so much damage that you can't even fucking react. You're just in pain. You can barely move. It takes over your entire body. Sheena, it's your turn.
Okay. She kind of wipes the blood that's been dripping out of her mouth, and that's how I'm flavoring Second Wind.
Okay. Cool. Yep.
So
just heal up a bit.
That is 13.
13 health back.
She
Okay.
gets back. Almost back at max.
Didn't feel a thing. Literally one roll away from death.
Yep. She's going to ignore the fire and move.
You
5,
resistant or immune?
10. I am resistant.
All right, so you would just take. You take 4 fire damage. It burns,
4.
but not nearly as bad as it should.
Yep. She will then use. She has 40 feet of movement. She used 10 just then. She's going to use 20, I think, for the Ember Flame Coat, because that's all she can use in it. That's the end of her charges there.
Okay.
So they need to make, both of those guys need to make dexterity saving throws.
15 and 8. And I wish I could roll the natural 20s on the dex saves.
The 15 meets a beats.
Okay,
So
so
the one that-
the regular Frost Giant got a 15. The leader lady got an 8.
Okay, so only the leader takes damage. 9 fire damage.
All right.
And then I am going to do 2 attacks with my sword on the leader.
Okay.
14, 17.
14, 17. Awesome. I know I don't like doing this normally because I don't, but I'm just going to say it. Hi, 96 of you watching right now. What's up? How's it going? Everybody's dying to Frost Giants. I mean, the Frost Giants are dying to them. Who knows? It's kind of a toss-up.
Shazzy.
Sorry, how much damage?
14
14 misses, 17 hits.
Okay. So +6 to this because I can't even. So that's 10 damage to the
leader.
I want her to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh shit!
Let's see if this gusher goes off.
She only has a +11, 16.
Oof. Ooh, just.
She barely succeeded.
No, it's not super close, but it's the DC is 14 on that.
Damn it!
So it's closer. It's
close.
close, but close.
The restraints do not hold her down. She's angry. She has advantage too
actually-
because she's raging.
Well. We'll see about this though. I can still also, because this also doesn't use up anything. It might use up the key point, but I'll do a stunning strike on her as well.
Oh fuck! Con save.
Con save.
24.
Ah,
She also has a +11 to that as well.
that's fine. It was worth a try.
It was definitely worth a try. It's a stun. Are you kidding me? Colton's sitting over there like, yeah, I know. Thanks. I know. And it's her turn.
Worth a try.
She takes D10 fire damage. Ari,
5 damage.
5 damage. She starts burning some more. She's
Hey,
not
as long as she's not getting rid of it, so she can't heal herself.
She's gonna swing both of her attacks into Tiff. Oh my god!
Did you crit again?
Yes, I want to screenshot it and send it to you guys. I'm not fucking with you. 31
it's fine.
is
Get
the
it.
crit number.
Call it bullshit.
Crit and 19.
Those both hit.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're raging though, right?
Yeah.
She is also raging. She gets extra damage. So that's
just in the chat. Stop, Jacob. Jesus.
73 slashing damage.
And is that half?
No, so half it from there.
Okay.
Here, I can
Was
half
it 32? No, 37.
No,
36.
36?
Yep.
I'm at 50.
You're fine.
Yep.
All right, Ari, it's your turn.
Let's see.
Why
What
is
can
roll
I?
20 so angry? I don't know.
It wants us to
It's happened
die.
in Evenfall yesterday too. There were so many crits.
Jacob just thinks that this party has lived too long.
He wants to end
All
this
right,
campaign on the
let's-
first
yeah,
live
let's
session.
wrap this shit up. TPK time,
I'm
guys.
going to cast Chaos Bolt on our fine lady friend.
All right,
Um,
roll attack.
use that.
Ah, my camera died. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Give you but a moment.
It's a 24. I assume that hits. I'm gonna roll damage. So
All right. What's your attack?
24.
24 hits.
Those plus those. Let's see. Sorry, I need a calculator. I'm dumb.
I am right here. I'm just going to move so I can see her health. But I am
That's fine.
underneath her health bar.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh,
Is it good?
yeah. It finally happened.
It bounced.
It finally happened.
Oh
It's
my
never-
god.
It's never happened.
Holy crap.
Well, she takes she takes 25 force damage.
She is dead. How do you
Oh.
kill her?
Yeah.
Snaps.
Oh yeah, I no, I can't snap. That's Ira's thing. I don't know. I think that it's force damage, so she might just get like I don't know.
Blown away.
How many bolts are there? Is it
Blown
just
away.
one bolt?
It's just one bolt. It's like I've always described it as it's like a bunch of energy that's like wrapping together, and then when it hits, it's just one color. So I don't know what force
You could just-
damage would
you
look
just
like.
headshot her.
Pick a part of her
could-
body that explodes
Yeah.
in force.
How about just her middle head? Her
Okay.
Her middle.
So she turns
She has
around
3.
on
Yeah.
fire. She goes to Tiff, wham, hits you once, crits you the second time, and as you're just like you take the damage, you look at her, and then this little ball hits her in her face and explodes it. Gone. And she just falls to the ground dead.
and then I think I have to roll for the other person. Oh, I don't know if that'll hit. Can I use my card?
1 through 5.
7.
Is it a crit?
King, plus 10.
That'd be 21.
21 hits. Two frost giants, 1 chaos bolt.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Dislike.
Sorry.
Unsubscribe.
I can unsubscribe.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
just leave the just
No.
stop watching now. Just don't.
It takes 20 acid damage.
Ha!
Oh my god.
Of course.
That's convenient.
You just burn the side of him. He's still alive, but he's not mortal yet. He's damaged. Ira, it's your turn.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Ira's
you're stunned.
stunned.
Tiff, it's your turn.
Ari's just gonna move to right here.
Go for it.
Just gonna move here and attack this poor friend.
Go for it.
Three times, all reckless. Here it comes. There's a crit.
Oh god.
Oh.
So the first one is 30. The second one is 29. The last one would be 19.
End his life. End his life.
So let me just.
It's like you almost don't even need to roll damage. Like, it's still fun.
Yeah, Colton, I feel like you almost
It's
wouldn't.
still fun.
That is. Sorry, that's a lot of math. 42?
He has 18 health, so how do you fucking obliterate this guy?
I want to, I guess, knock him with my. I'm gonna do the back end first and bring him down, and then I'm gonna toss him to the ground, and then as if someone's being guillotined but in reverse, he's gonna look up and just see two blades go pop, and then cleave the head completely off.
Perfect, and it comes off and just lands like next to your leg. His head is almost as big as your entire body. It just goes limp, and they are all dead. You guys have killed all the giants. Holy shit. And we are going to go on break because that was a long fight. So we'll be back in about 15-ish minutes with the rest of the game. So thanks everybody for joining. And
we did get Little Onion super chatted €2.
Little Onion.
And StarKid981 super chatted 10.
Wow, thanks guys. Appreciate it. All right, we will see you guys in just a moment. Aha! Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I don't know what that was, but we're gonna play some more D&D. All right, so you guys have just finished killing off all of the frost giants. Tiff decapitates the final one with the blow from her axe and sword halberd, and all of them lie dead. Fire burning everywhere. Ira, you finally kind of catch your breath, kind of stand up a bit. Immense pain kind of over your body. It harkens back to when you fell off the cart that one time in Waterdeep. And don't laugh. And for some reason you're still standing. For some reason you are not dead. You don't really know why. But you finally kind of come to your senses and you look around, everything's dead.
I step out of the fire.
Yeah, you step out of the fire. Ooh, ow, ooh, ow.
Ah, my feet.
Go over to the fire elemental.
Okay.
And I'm going to thank them for their service. And then I'm going to dismiss them.
Fire elemental kind of goes upwards into the air, into kind of like a twisted, almost like tornado thing, and it like goes over to the brazier and just kind of like almost like a vortex, just spins and spins and pins until it disappears into the brazier and it's gone.
I'm gonna loot this lady. I want stuff.
Me too.
Can we loot all of these guys? Because they might all be carrying stuff.
How many are
All
there?
right.
Well, there's a lot of fire right now.
Give me a second.
Before, Ira, do you need help? Like health?
Oh, I can heal.
Okay, do we want to hold on to a spell? Because I do have a potion of supreme healing.
Oh, shoot.
Would you prefer
I
that,
feel
or
like-
want to hold on to that?
I feel like using spells would be better at this point, right? Those potions are really nice in case the healer goes down.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll hold on to it.
No,
Yeah,
have
I'll
more
do
utility.
4th level cure wounds on Ira.
Okay.
By the way, did one of you guys, one of the ones who brought me back up when I went down there?
Oh, that would be me.
Well, I appreciate that very much. Just want to say thank you for that, because that
That's my job.
fucking hurt. Ugh,
Don't thank me.
I
Thank the Duck King.
thank you, Duck King. Is he up there? What?
He's here.
Oh. Okay. All right.
There's a chewinga
I'll
sitting
buy
right
it.
next to you with a little hot dog on the end of like a stick, and it's currently using the giants as flame, and it looks at you and goes, "Wah."
They're learning.
Is that the Duck King?
But he may be a messenger from the Duck King.
Takes the little sausage
I would not be
I reckon
surprised with
face
these
it,
things.
and just pushes it up against its mask, and just,
Can I cut it into smaller pieces for it?
you go over, you cut it into little pieces. It takes a little tiny piece of sausage, and it goes.
Put it under the mask.
It takes up the mask, just darkness.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they might have little faces.
I don't know what's more horrifying. The fact that it would try and do that and eat a sausage, or where in the fuck it got that sausage.
I looked
Giant
at
sausage?
maybe the
I don't like that. I don't like that
the
either.
Giants had them. Where'd you get that?
It drops it, runs to the forest.
Oh,
Well,
There we go.
they're like the Keebler elves, but they make sausages.
oh,
All right, so you're gonna loot. All these
Roost.
guys.
get some
Rooting around the bags.
And root around her brood. So go ahead and all right, let's see. They each have a sack.
Yeah, because giants have sacks.
All right, they have big old sacks, and we will say that this guy's sack is completely gone, burned, destroyed, nothing.
Yeah.
So there are 1, 2, 3. This guy also doesn't have one because he's got a fire elemental in his body, burned and died. She's burning, but it's not all gone yet. So you guys get 4 sacks.
Ari's gonna start trying to
That's
put the
perfect, then.
fires out with
With what?
prestidigitation puts fires out, right?
It's gonna take a while. You can go over to one and like stop it, and then you have to cast it again and like stop it again.
I'll
and
cast
then...
create water.
Okay, you can create
make it
water
rain.
in any area, can't you?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot cube.
I will go ahead and just let you do it. You cast create water, and it kind of floods and rains in the nearby area. All of the fires, they all go out.
Is it possible? Looking at this artwork of this giant, she had like these polar bear type furs on them.
Yep.
Can I take them or one?
Sure.
I want to take one and wear it like a little hood.
You got a polar bear hood now. Yep.
So it's a little scorched.
Okay, so since there's 4 bags, I'll let each of you roll. So Tiff, go ahead and roll 3d6.
Okay. 5.
5. So you find 500 gold pieces.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll a percentage check. 2 percentage checks.
38 and 54.
38 and 54. Credit card, you got it. I can't stop saying that, guys. It's from Home Alone 2, and it makes me laugh. Okay, so you find 2 other items in the bag. The first thing you find is you find a 50-foot coil of hempen rope. And you also
Slightly
find...
charred.
Yeah, probably burning, but not completely burned at this point. And you also find... oh my god, roll another percentage.
Okay. 52.
Oh, you find a spell scroll.
Oh. I'll hold on to that until Ari is ready to receive it.
Okay. Let me write that down. All right, and those are the only things you find in that bag. Tyler, go ahead and roll 3d6 and then 2 percentage rolls.
Three, 6 to 10.
So you find, oh my god, you find 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
All right. I'm just gonna,
The banker.
and then percentage roll once, 14, and then percentage roll twice is an 8.
All right. So you find, oh my goodness. You find a drinking horn, but it's for a giant. So it's like a huge horn for drinking. And you smell it, kind of smells like beer. There must have been an insane amount of beer in this thing. And you also find a feather with a little like a metal piece on the bottom of it. It looks like. Show you. Yeah, it's a white feather coming upwards and kind of curving, and then underneath it, it looks like there's like a swan connected to it, made of wood, and it's like this carved kind of curved wood, and the swan, and yeah, that's what it looks like. Ira, roll 3d6 and then 2 percentage checks.
Yep. Let me see. 9.
So you find 900 gold.
Oh, okay. And then how many percentages? Sorry.
2.
2. I rolled them together, so 15 and 54. But D&D Beyond felt like it was wise to go ahead and let me know that equaled 69. So,
So you find a skinning knife, but
Okay.
it's as big as you.
Right, it's for a giant. Okay.
It's a huge knife. And you also find roll percentage again.
Uh, 69.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
You find another spell scroll.
Oh. And these scrolls are like,
They are fancy. They are incredibly fancy.
but are they like human size? Like,
No, they're regular little scroll size. They're big enough for you. They'd be really tiny for a giant.
weird.
And then Ari, same thing, 3d6, and then 2 percentage rolls.
9 on the sixes.
Okay, you find 900 gold.
Okay. And 74 and
Okay,
34.
74 and 34. Roll 2d6.
10.
10. You find a quiver of 10 arrows, and all of these arrows are carved exquisitely. They are not damaged at all, and they have like this elegant kind of like design running down the middle of them, and they almost shimmer when you look at them. You also find a wooden carved statue of Artus Cimber.
This is gonna be great.
It's life size.
Wait, it's like my size?
It's 5 feet tall. Yeah, 6 feet tall.
How well is the craftsmanship on this card?
I thought they
It's
didn't
quite
know
good,
what he
actually.
looked like.
Apparently they do.
Unless they had it commissioned by someone who did.
And that's all you guys find.
Are these arrows like +1 or?
I don't know.
Okay. I found some fancy arrows and also a statue of Artus. He's quite large.
I just found some fancy spell scroll.
Same.
On this feather thing, unless you guys want a giant drinking horn, but I doubt anyone wants that.
No.
When you're giant form, China, it'll work.
Big Tina.
So is it like essentially a tub?
Pretty much, yeah.
Huh. How heavy is it?
It'd be like 60 pounds.
Oh, I'm taking that back to the ship.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is mine then.
It's amazing.
Does anyone know-
Tiff is like, this is all I want. It's a giant drinking horn.
Does anyone need arrows? I think they're magic, but I'm not sure.
Don't use them.
I don't either.
Well, then I'll sell them.
I could like throw them, but
I might be able to make my pack weapon an arrow or a bow and then shoot them.
if I become if I go big again, then I could just use them as like a dart.
Arrow.
Big China.
Well, do we want to walk back to?
Excuse me.
Yes, I think that would be
We
good.
can either walk back or we can What time of day is it right now?
It's the early morning. It's about 9 a.m.
Okay, then maybe walking back might be the best bet. Or we could just hang out for a little while and then you can try and see if you can remember your recall spell and bring us back tomorrow morning. But doesn't really matter either way.
Either way, I have to wait a day.
Yes.
Right.
I think I'm okay with that.
Let's see, what did we determine we were going to do after dealing with these giants?
They try to find the rest of China's party. China's people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would like that at least.
I think that's a good idea.
We have a couple of options, but I do suggest going back to the ship because I'm running a little low on rations myself right now. I'd like to get some before heading out again.
Do we know where they took your people?
We have two assumptions. One, they took via boat and head south. We don't know exactly where. And the other is to Mbala, which is deep into the jungle.
Jacob, can we have the map back?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, there's Mbala.
Because I feel like we got information about Silku Bay from that guy that we had hostage.
And then they went that way.
But I'm not entirely sure.
So, and then, of course. I kind of point this out on the map. Like we could, those are our two options. The complete opposite directions of each other. But we're pretty sure about Mbala. We don't know where they are south along the coast. Because Silku Bay was destroyed by volcanoes, correct?
Oh, that might be the information that we got. He told us about the volcanoes. Okay, I think we track down Mbala. That's probably the best bet we have.
I agree.
In which case, it doesn't really make sense to go back to the Brass Phoenix. Unless we need the food.
I'm going to run out of rations in like 2 days. I have like 2 pieces of hardtack here, so.
Jacob, was Mbala described to us as like
giant.
a place?
Make a history check.
Okay.
We could certainly try and turn these giants into food, but I don't think that would be very good.
Well, because I have enough rations to get us, like you and I anyway, to... no, it's terrible. It's a 7. Because we know it's a slave trade place, right?
So the only thing you know about Mbala is
If we go that way, I have enough for both of us.
the only thing you
Yeah.
would know is that it was once the seat of a small kingdom.
Okay.
But nobody has come from there to Port Inzaru in a long time.
Makes sense.
A lot of people think something happened to it. You don't really know.
How are you two doing on rations?
I still have 7 days.
You've heard there's a
I
lot of
have.
kind of weird kind of dark magic that comes from that place.
Okay.
You've even heard that there is a way that people can be brought back to life in Mbala. And you also know that there is a pretty big terrafolk nest.
Okay.
Ari still has 8 days.
I think we could... Oh, the journey is 6 for us. And I have more than enough for Sheena and I. And together we have a pretty good amount. And can't we... Is that word of recall spell only once? Or can we do it once we get there if we need to?
I can get us back as long as I know the spell.
We can head out from here.
Then that sounds like a plan. If you're okay with that, Tiff,
Yeah, here. Take 7 right now.
she will take it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So we're heading to Mbala then.
Yes.
I think so. That's the
And
only
then we
clear
can-
direction I have.
Hopefully, hopefully with Ari's recall, we can head right back to the ship once we're done. Once we're done there.
Minor problem.
Maybe.
If we have your people,
Yes.
Mm.
I know.
can't
I just
take
thought
all
about
of
that.
them.
We will have to see. We believe that there might be only 6 left. So if they split them evenly, then it's 3 and 3.
Well, you
So
can only move
Still
5,
So
right?
one person, all men out.
You said you can only move 5, right?
5 at a time.
If it's 5, then it's 2 men. Yeah, so we would have to figure out from there. We'll just have to figure out
make
when play by ear.
make a survival check, Tiff.
24 natural 20.
Okay. Wow. So you're aware that you're going to have a little bit of trouble with the current path that you're taking. You would need to cross Artus Cimber in order to get across the river.
Oh yeah. Is this a bridge right here that I know of or no?
Rolling
Kind of like a
history check.
Muhaha was. Okay.
Muhaha.
Oh my God! Natural 20, 24.
Holy fuck. Okay.
I know this side of
It's
the continent.
Hafley. Sorry. So you know that Artus Cimber. Here, I'll just send it to you. You can say it yourself. Make it more realistic.
Okay.
I'll send it to you on Messenger.
Oh, this one's not nearly as funny.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, man.
It's not a bridge,
Hmm.
but it's there's not
That's really
so much
cool.
water where you can't cross.
Yeah. Do I know how far it is? Like, could Ari's wall of ice staff help us cross it?
Yeah, I think I sent you the size, I believe. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, those are just like cliff walls.
Not certain how big it is.
Okay. I will point to said place on the map right here. It's referred to as the Gorge of Death, though oddly enough, not terribly as morbid as some would think. It's actually on the inner lining of the walls of the gorge itself is miles of long dead now coral reef. And in them can be skeletons or even intact creatures that normally exist in the water, like sharks or even some dinosaurs fall into there. And they're all
Strange place then.
pretty much, yes. And the way the sunlight hits them does make this a rather beautiful place to go, but it's still a uncharted course. So I don't know how likely the crossing would be. Not difficult, but there is no bridge like the last time we had it.
Well, it's only one way to find out, I suppose.
Could
But
probably
Ari
get us
will
across.
have a little get a jail free card if we need it.
Yeah, I have a few ideas.
Is that the
No
only
game
thing I'm going to
played
have a problem
Waterdeep.
with?
Oh, sorry.
Is that the only place I think I'm going to have a difficulty with?
You did roll a natural 20.
One of the questions is, do you know anything past there?
A second. Yeah, from where you are in Jahaka, you're aware that the river, you could try to cross it on your own. There aren't very many bridges. You could go across so it's more of like an option, if anything. It's not like this is how you get across. Artus Cimber, you could try to cross it through that way, It's dangerous, but you could do it. But it's almost just as dangerous as crossing the river on its own without any form of water travel or anything. So it's a toss-up, really. You know that the River Taff descends from the Misty Mountains and comes down to and opens up at Jahaka Bay.
Okay.
And
Misty
you also
Mountains?
know it, the Mist Cliff Mountains, sorry. Lord of the Rings. So you know you're kind of boxed in a bit by the river.
So like roughly like this. I don't know what it actually looks like.
Oh,
but
sorry, I'm on my map.
just gonna draw it. So kind of like
Yeah,
that.
pretty much. That's what it does.
Okay.
And so up here or over here is like our best opportunity to cross.
I think
It's
so.
just
yes.
where the least amount of water is, and it's dangerous, and it'll take a while because of all the coral. But it's possible. It's different dangers, but they're both about just as dangerous crossing either side. Because the River Taff gets about a couple hundred feet in its width, so.
Okay.
It's a fairly major river.
Yeah, I think we can do it.
Then I suppose we should start heading out then.
All right.
No
Okay.
need to waste
Yeah.
daylight.
Last
Just
thing I'm
gonna-
going to ask, because I don't want to, I want to know if I need to write this down. Are you guys doing anything with your scrolls, or are you putting them away?
Oh, I would have given mine to Ari already.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Ari,
also
are you
give
doing
mine to
anything with those
Ari.
scrolls, or are you putting them away?
Can I try to roll Arcana on them?
Yes, you
Or
can.
Just two
Just
separate
also
rolls?
gonna.
Go for it.
The first one, do you want two separate rolls or just
Yes.
okay? First one is an 18.
Okay.
The other one is a 6.
You perfectly understand the first one because it is a cleric spell.
Oh, okay.
This spell, it's an action to cast. It's concentration for a minute, and divine light washes out from you and coalesces in a soft radiance in a 30-foot radius around you. Creatures of your choice in that radiance, when you cast this spell, shed dim light and have advantage on saving throws. All of the creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls in the area. And if a fiend or undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, they flash with brilliant light and can become blinded if they fail a con save. You read it over and understand this kind of holy protection, this aura that that you can cast out of the scroll. This is a spell scroll of holy aura. The second spell is written in some arcane language you can barely understand.
This one is
Tiff, did you roll?
I'll take a look at it.
Or Arcana? No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were.
No, I guess I
If you want to
could.
take a look at it, Ira, you could. It seems a bit more tangible to you. You're just like, oh, yep, this is some wizard shit.
14.
Yeah, this is a very complicated spell. You've never even heard of it before. Nevertheless, seen it ever been cast. This spell is a conjuration, but it sends people to a place. It sends them into, and it's difficult for you to read, a labyrinthine demiplane. They can try to escape with intelligence checks trying to get out of the maze, but other than that, they're stuck there for 10 minutes so long as you concentrate on the spell. This is a spell of maze.
That's a spell?
It is a spell.
You
It's
banish
not a
someone to
common
a
one, but
maze,
it's
and they have to
fairly
make
common.
intelligence checks to get out.
What's my spell?
Holy crap.
Jacob?
Hmm?
What was the spell Tiff
Holy
found
aura.
called? Holy aura. I'll explain
And-
what it does to Tiff and give it back to her.
Okay, and if anybody wants to roll arcana on the feather token, you can as well.
I'll give it back to Ari.
Okay.
And
Likewise,
Check it.
I don't think I have a reason to cast this.
Oh, okay.
So feel free. If we don't need it, feel free to sell it.
Ari, you can
Give me a
cast the
portion.
Holy Aura spell scroll. Ira, I'll let
Oh,
you.
do I need
you
to-
can cast the maze one.
well, I can cast wizard spells, so
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying. That's
gotcha.
why I'm
Never mind.
specifying.
I guess I'll keep a hold of that one. I didn't realize that it was wizard only.
Sure is.
I also might just sell it. It's an 8th level spell scroll, which is pretty ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very
Also load
rare
a little
item.
bit of the Greek lore in there. If a Minotaur is cast into it, they automatically succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Or is also 8th level.
Yep, they're both 8 level spells. All right.
Hey Jacob, I'm sure we've talked about this before, and I have no idea what it is. I think it might be sending, but I have 2 spells that, for whatever reason, there's nothing in their notes, and it's just spell scroll 3rd level, and I have 2 of them, and I think they're sending scrolls.
It's sending.
Because I know I took sending scrolls.
Yep. From the Red Wizards.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys plot your course and set out after fighting all of the giants. A bit hurt and wounded, but still willing to walk as you make your way into the distant jungle to find the rest of the Brass Phoenix's crew. And that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
Oh.
Cool stuff, guys. That was a sick-ass battle.
That was a crazy
Pretty
battle.
awesome. So thanks, everybody, for watching tonight's game. We will be doing this consistently every Saturday,
Yeah.
Unless for some reason one of us spontaneously explodes.
Consistently every Saturday, except Colton's job is starting to get normal schedule again, so who the fuck knows?
Yeah. So, yeah, I know, right? Thanks, everybody, for joining for tonight's game. We'll see you on...
Well, I'm going to hijack for a second. If anyone wants to check it out, unfortunately, the first episode is no longer available because the export function in Twitch isn't working for me. But tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, I'm hopefully finishing up my first ever run of Undertale on the Twitch channel. So
check out the Twitch stuff, guys.
yeah, that game is something else. I don't know. I've never played it, never knew anything about it. And it's an experience. And then I think, what is it? Next Friday we have Avnia, and then Tomb the day following, right?
Yep. So yeah, we will see you guys next time here on Arcane Arcade. Thanks for joining, and that is the end of the stream.